be answered in one of the games by Sentinels, I feel. That was the only time I've seen him really be quelled by anyone. I don't think we've seen that yet for Penny. Even in their losses, he was still finding space. His value in catching rotations, that punishment on split was, again, phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, after the North American train express leaves, we will be doing another trip to send all the EU fans back home and all the players back home. Just so that you are aware, everyone will be taken care of.
So potentially, this is V1 leaning even heavier, I guess, onto that post-plant kind of composition here.
Last call for North American tickets. Last call for North American tickets. Come here. Get on board. All aboard. Come on. Get on the train. North American.
Not so much, you know, kind of the
here we go.
Strength in terms of utility.
And welcome to the real deal. This is tournament life on the line between EU and NA. Fnatic being your EU representatives here on the attacking side. But look at V1 coming in on this, playing straight up through middle. Three players pushing at Derke on the other side. Greets Vanity with a smile, sends him to his grave, but a quick trade out. Penny right back in. Gains mid control. This, if anything, should spur
the train is starting off.
You can see it.
Heavy steam, hot coal.
Ready to send out the snake bite to try and deny this initial plant coming through. I think Fnatic just going to wait on the cooldown at least of the Viper Util, and actually going to go for an off default plant here. So
nice,
because if they've got a really good read on exactly what V1 going to try and do.
Well, you get past the kind of meta play, the util play, you still have some real firepower left with Zellsis, effys, and Penny to try and play this back in. Touch on the spike, trying to draw some attention. Does get Magnum to swing, does claim Penny.
Magnum condom.
And now effys and Zellsis kind of pinned in here. Magnum on that mid split. It was something that was highlighted before, is how good his lurks can be on this map specifically. Let's keep that in the back of your minds, and he's just going to take the attention. But it's buying time here. They've cleared out that flank, but it's cost them a great deal of time.
They've still got a lot to do here. 3 players to find and a couple of key members still alive. Boaster going to find first. effys will fall. Zellsis, no choice but to get some progress on that defuse. They come through and a pistol round win for Fnatic. That's the best possible thing I think we could see coming into today. A few of them have eluded them along the way, but that right there, perfect example, right? A few key things. Fnatic, a slight adjustment, trying to get a post-plant set up away from default, something that they know V1 have got prepared utility for. So just straight away, round 1, a tick in the box for Fnatic.
Let's talk about that spike plant as well. A little off traditional spot because, hey, we saw it instantly. jammyz so ready for that, especially in this meta. I want to see more of that. Slight adaptation, little bits of change-ups for both sides because they're going to have to know. These two teams are so hyper-aware of the meta, and this is something that I think Sean Gare said really well on Twitter. This is going to be a real test for V1's depth. We're going to see them tested in ways that maybe other teams don't necessarily do the same sort of thing. But it is going to be a bit of a stack coming in this time around. V1 in the right place for this, but already first pick does go down towards Derke, who wants a bit more. Gets a dink for it, though, down to 46. Good pick up there. Vanity and Zellsis. Yeah, the spike's planted, but the damage is being done. Boaster swings right back in, doubles on it. That's sick work from Boaster. Threats being made out of so little, though.
North
V1
America.
making this costly, and it ain't over yet.
That's also stuck backside, still 22 HP. jammyz unable to really do anything there to dig him out. Magnum's still got 2 nanos, so an opportunity again with this kind of off default plant here all the way at backside. They're going to find the first. Anyway, Zellsis down to 22 HP. Not much longer for this world. And
3 kills, that's big.
I think you make a really interesting point, but
3 kills, that's big.
Back to this. I think expectations-wise, Fnatic were kind of born in this meta, right? We talked about them being the pioneers. The playbook depth-wise, I've got to give the advantage to Fnatic, right? So for them to go away and kind of work on something to address this, and also, I mean, personally for me, I've always credited
train is
Fnatic
crashing. The train is not crashing.
Defense, right? So when we do
we're just having a few technical difficulties with the engine.
I think we're going to
be back up in no time.
The biggest adjustment from Fnatic to address what V1 have brought to Masters.
Now, looking at the buy coming out for Fnatic here, this is actually a big investment as well. The 3 rifles coming through. So this isn't your traditional like bonus round, but Derke, this is what we've got to be looking at is Derke's start in these sort of rounds. Roll your mind back to that previous Sentinels game. He was shut down a great deal. However, this time, a quick find on jammyz is a big pickup.
So Magnum doing the usual. This is pretty much their default on attack. They send a lot of presence towards B and leave. Magnum kind of lurking outside here with the turret to kind of lock down everything on that side of the map. Potentially, actually, effys now comes drifting under Boiler as they creep again towards B.
Look at these
Still two members
filthy
for
Fnatic
V1
players, dude.
posted on A site as well, so it's only really Zellsis to hold this down for the time being. So look for him to at least survive out, maybe try and get an entry here. Turret gets smoked off.
I want waffles.
Yeah, very aware of this so far. Zellsis, though, still trying to buy the time. He does, as you said, he is on his own, but he does have that utility with him. A late lean comes out as well from Penny, who's playing kind of deep on this one. Derke waiting to see if Penny oversteps. I think Penny's going to play pretty patient in this one. I doubt he's going to overstep the mark until required.
Fnatic.
There's the first bit of utility shown, and the spike plant being toyed with. Derke, where did you get that from? Zellsis removed from the site. While that happened, Magnum still doing this working middle. He's expecting the play to potentially come through that A side, but actually it's vanity. Yeah, he's so aware, but this still buys time. They can't really split through middle, and you're down to these two rifles that I'm sure V1 really would love to keep.
Fnatic.
But at this point, does
I put on the conductor costume, and you guys put on the hacks,
does get him, so that's Magnum gone, but this is going to be a fallback. At least they bought themselves some time. No, Derke quickly on the hunt, removes the rifle from Penny, and Vanity just going to try and live through this.
We'll get the consolation, but I mean, a big win for Fnatic here, keeping 4 alive. Also, Boaster going to obviously take the upgrade there. He did bring a Spectre.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Give me the third closed out for Fnatic, and again, it's first blood goes their favor, and it's kind of that slow, methodical push where they're still very aware of the possibility of potentially a third player through here. But Derke finding this one, I guess, just pure anticipation in terms of positioning there. It's a really nice hit once again from Fnatic. So well considered, and I mean, eyes do go towards Magnum and Boaster in terms of flank control and finding value in their lurks already. We're seeing V1 kind of be aware of it, but not able to deal with it comfortably, at least on that buy round there.
No, and considering we are on the Sheriffs and the Hero Rifle left over for Vanity, keep in mind this is a great map for version 1. A couple of losses, but that to TSM in their strength and Sentinel. So a pretty reasonable couple of losses. Jammyz, though, he's going to be pushed out of position. Nicely done. Good consideration. Very good usage of utility to ensure safety. You don't want to let some of those positions that Jammyz is trying to get away with go unchecked. So good work for Fnatic so far. All players on rotation, though. Vanity is still your danger man in this round.
In here, just going to take a breather. Again, Fnatic anticipating maybe V1 try to re-aggress back onto these kills going against them. Actually, the recon bolt going to be destroyed, and I'm not sure how many actually got pinged off that, but it looks like it's going to be the green light, at least for Fnatic,
Derke
to progress towards site. Penny gets spotted out, has to drop down. effys and Penny both here now.
Penny, come on, man. Where's that big
same
cock?
Shots once again, but no value this time around. A clean, comfortable plant. It'll be difficult here for V1 to crack back in. It's Vanity that's got to find the entry here.
Yeah, this has to be a clean pick too. Just want to keep that HP as high as they can. If they could nab a rifle away, that would be sublime, but it's very unlikely considering the positioning. Vanity desperate to find that first way in. A couple of tags. Yeah, they're finding a bit of damage here. Doma a little lower, Derke, but they still stand. And no one's giving them anything. Fnatic are sitting on this one. A couple of... Look at that swing on it. That is so good. Magnum takes the focus. Derke on the swing. They are going through all of this. Crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Fnatic mean business today. They're leaving nothing to chance. This is a different look to them.
Wake up.
Keep in mind, yeah, there was not too much danger there. It was Sheriffs, but that hero rifle, but they're keeping clean rounds. They're being so meticulous in post-plant.
Are we sleeping?
They're using good utility early. Hypoc.
The train is gone, dude. The train is moving. It's chugging.
Yeah, it is, and it's just that slight adjustment here where they find, again, save round for V1, and I guess a little bit deeper in terms of early round aggression, but it gets absolutely punished. And you're right, it's meticulous. It's the diligence they're able to show in the early round in terms of utility, positioning, clearing out all these kind of rat spots, I gotta say, anticipating Vanity of all people, as you see him right here inside the smoke. But again, the utility, gonna deal some damage, keep him honest.
Yeah, he's gonna be forced back now. He can try and buy some time to allow himself at least safety to fall back away from this. And maybe a good read from Fnatic here, knowing that there is gonna be that op-out for Penny now. You can see the economy, you're gonna know that that's something they can go towards. However, we know as well that My word, Derke just digs Vanity out of the position straight away. Up on the ults as well. Speaking of the Killjoy out that came in, that's gonna give Derke a bit of room, but Penny says no. Mid-air takes him down, drags him to his grave, and now the 4v4 post-plant.
Come
and
on,
we still
Penny.
have Viper up.
Take us home.
Eyes on Mistic, full utility that he needs on this one, left in check. So this is a
Country
tough retake for
roads.
V1. They're gonna know they're up against it here.
Doma going to find Zellsis on the way in. jammyz actually going to trade that one back out now, so going in favor of V1 at site at least, but here comes the utility now. The contingency plan, Magnum just going to hold down the fort for the time being. First snake bite goes through. No defuse coming through yet. Two players very low HP. jammyz actually going to deal with it there. They do actually have time for the defuse, so a little bit of a slip there. Magnum falling just too early, and Mistic
There we go. That's more like it, baby. The engines are chugging.
Really
the
good stuff.
smoke
I mean,
is
V1
blowing.
Get in early enough. Everything goes their way on site. They find the first 2 kills. Nice little snap from Penny there.
Damn.
And again, this is the sort of thing we look for in the post-play.
That's what we need.
Derke forwards. Derke can play
Coal
very
is
aggressive
burning.
because even if he goes 1-for-1, in those scenarios, it all plays to Fnatic's strength because it runs the clock down.
I have to highlight jammyz as well. What an MVP of a round there. I thought it was going to be the other Viper coming up good, but no, jammyz just absolutely
EU players, it's not too late.
It forward, just taking the fight and winning it.
I will repeat
in
once
such
again,
succinct
it's not
time.
too
It was
late.
so valuable to get that kill quickly. However, back in we
It's
go.
a free ride.
Penny this time going to get a fight towards long. Last time they did lean away. Derke, position noted, so Penny now fully aware, but he does have another player with him. He's got that Killjoy by his side, so Magnum might post up on this if Derke wants to back out.
That's big, actually. Derke just gave a blatant audio cue there and left Magnum posted. Now, Magnum's position wasn't noted, so if Penny looks to get a little aggressive with the operator here, it could be punished. Again, going to lean away for the time being. Oh, Magnum just jumped.
Was that? Did he?
Magnum, why the fuck did he just jump?
I'm worried it's a mouse wheel jump, or if he's... It's an audio cue nonetheless, so Penny ain't moving too far.
Did he jump to get his teammates in?
That pressure mounting already. You've got
Knowing that he would
that's
peek the
Good
box?
pick up from Zellsis though to find Boaster, alleviates a little bit of that pressure.
Dude. I don't know
Penny
if that...
to refocus towards the push, and he's gone unchecked, but a characteristic miss. Knives are out, no one's looking his way. You cannot leave that man unchecked. Doma does put him down, but by now V1 are in the right... What? How has he gone away with it? Derke on the flank. Good shutdown in the end from Vanity. That could have gone so much scarier, but great play from V1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
away with that,
sorry for the technical difficulties at the start, but the train is
such a weird
heading out.
It looked as if Fnatic had kind of read that situation perfectly. Derke with the
train
of the
is
sound cue dropping
going
back off, and Magnum's
almost
position
at full
initially
speed,
completely
baby.
unnoted.
We're
and
gaining steam.
I'm with you. I'm not sure if that was fully intentional because everything lined up there. You could see Penny poised to kind of find somebody drifting back out onto B lane. But as soon as he hears that second audio cue, he backs up. He's like, "No, guys, I think something's up here. You know, there's an extra body waiting."
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Quick as lightning, Penny hits and runs. Derke's gone. Another tick in the box for Penny in that matchup against Derke, and now Fnatic can be working with one less. But the Red's invested. But Penny posts up in a new position. I thought he had that every day, but no. Has to fall away now, find a new spot, but so proactive in these angles.
Yeah, Mistic actually, I guess, got legged there. He's down to 30 HP. We'll get the heal off Doma. We'll be able to reset here. Vanity posted up close. We've got to be careful. Magnum actually going to swing on it. He will find
Vanity,
the entry
what the fuck is that
How
angle,
Vanity didn't
brother?
catch that cross. Maybe just a little unfortunate with the timing there, but Penny
Fuck is that
post up
angle?
and he's holding this angle now, but a lot of utility block off these sight lines. He gets tagged
Penny
as
has
well.
to fall.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
is
Hunter's
such a
Fury
nice
away.
piece.
He has to come away. I don't think he can recontest this.
Well, he has to fall away from at least denying the spike plant, right? He can't really into the site, but that could.
Big value.
Huge work from him. Now the Killjoy comes in. Quick work from Doma to shut down Penny, and now you've still got 3 players standing for V1. Boaster desperate for a connection. He can't quite do what he wanted, but Doma's still alive. 30 seconds here. Zellsis re-aggressing though. Doma's denied it, and now it's down to just jammyz. But last time he clutched this out, and he might have to do it again. Derke up against him, spike in hand. 20 seconds now. Derke's pushing. jammyz feels it. He feels that pressure starting to mount, and Derke just waits. Glimpse now noted, 13 seconds. Pulls him off it, Derke! Kept his cool, but look at this round, Hypoc. Yes, the end was exciting individually, but the amount of utility they poured in just to push Penny off that angle.
I love it. The double smoke onto side, the slow setup for the rafters, it's just perfect. And Doma's the one to eventually find Penny, but again, that was so back and forth. And actually, even after the initial utility comes, V1, I mean, they stand at the front and fight. Comes down to the 1v1 in the end, but...
God damn, this fucking train isn't working like it
once
used
again,
to.
And the judge on the side of Vanity.
Damn it.
Jammy's only with the sheriff.
Penny.
No, what the fuck is going on?
At least cognizant of the fact that someone could have been there. The jump peak definitely going to highlight it, and the utility to allow the cross back through. But they've now noted that the off is still in play for Penny. So good information, fine. But a 3-play stack towards B now.
Also, I'm going to come through, clear some of these close angles for them. Tagged through again. The Viper Wall's crossing. They're actually dropping a really awkward time in there. Boaster going to get punished for that. Derke will trade back onto Zellsis, but not much else he can do about the plant coming through. Jammyz will actually throw out the snake bite, but it's a little bit late, so they do actually get the plant off comfortably, and they can reset. You can see already Magnum and Mistic reset towards B lane. Expect Magnum to drift back towards mid, potentially.
I don't know how Derke gets away with that. There was about to be 2 players potentially swinging to yellow. That could have been such a problem, but no. Gets away with his life. Still happy to take the attention on this. And now here comes that Sight Swarm. Keep your eyes on the spike. Derke going to get the first fight on this one, however. There's the utility invested from the Viper, but Bear comes back in on the trade. Doma outdone by Vanity. Leaping across, a Mistic has to play this out so well. Vanity is an animal right now. And Penny shuts down Magnum. Spike should be defused.
Was I even worried?
But it's fine. But Vanity.
Was I even worried? Not a second.
Yeah, really interesting. I mean,
I know that this train is the train.
Magnum does actually walk all the way back into mid to come through.
Heading straight to America.
I'm not sure of his utility situation.
Heading straight to North America, baby.
So with that, I mean, what can you do about Vanity? Just what can you do about this? When he's just running at you, just jumping with a judge. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
I mean, those are the sorts of rounds that you just can't expect it, right? It's so unorthodox to have somebody just running at you like that. But again, you know, Fnatic had the opportunity to reset. Magnum, unfortunately, gets shut down that flank, and now we see Fnatic actually back down on a lesser purchase here. Ooh, we actually spot the head, but can't find that kill.
Can't get it.
Just a little haircut, just a little off the top. Stays alive though, Derke.
Sorry, I'm late. Here's my ticket.
See if they can allow him to get some success off this. Everyone else looking
Your ticket,
across it.
your admission is
there's
too
some,
late.
There's some armor investment, but beyond that, it is mostly Sheriffs and Spectre. That's about your lot. So maybe see if they can catch V1 getting over aggressive. No. And actually, wait, Magnum's found him on Vanity. That's very surprising. He's just crept on site now. Penny's a little baffled. What? Well, Penny? Penny, yes, is in the building, boys and girls. Magnum, though, tries it. Backhanded. And now Boaster in a 1v1 against Penny, who's on fire right now. What does Boaster do? Spikes down in mid.
Look at where
and already Penny's on the push. Penny is going to just throw the timing off so much. That's the spike left down, but Penny, this timing, Boaster's surely not going to even think of it. No way in hell
Penny.
Did they expect Penny to be that quick on
That's
it.
more like it, baby.
Just saved V1 that round.
How much is a ticket for the train?
Massive.
One prime sub.
Like you
one
said,
prime sub.
Flip the script on expectations there of how Boaster
Just
was going to play that. Again,
simple
with Spike down as well,
$5
comfortable. That's
or a prime
that's an
gaming sub.
Play. How? He found 2 with
that.
Hop on board.
Was he already tagged and it hit him in the arm?
What?
Yes.
Give me that like in slow-mo. Someone screenshot it. Find me a way. Did it hit the arm when the wall was coming up from the sage? And that was an...
He might have been low already, guys.
I want answers.
To be honest.
I want answers.
Vanity
I didn't know how that
was
a collab either.
Questions for Fnatic. Not sure about answers for now. He does feel enough pressure to back away from this, though. 5-man play towards A here.
What could I say? North America, you know, we're just good like that,
well,
baby.
Maybe try
and gotta hop on the train.
The outside actually come through. Vanity's position will be spotted. I don't know where it's sent out, just to slow things down. We'll try and tuck himself in, but he's in big trouble there if Derke decides to swing on it. The recoil ball actually going to get a big tag there. Penny.
There we go, baby.
You can't leave him alone for a second. Vanity's going to thread the needle. Such perfect timing. Going to get one, even a second.
Like it.
Vanity finding value everywhere he goes. And Derke and Mistic, they have got the spike at least, and they've got a fair crack of time, but They've lost so much step across this map. It might be time for that quick B hit, and actually it's relatively unguarded.
Yeah, jammyz actually drifting away as that hit was coming through. So completely wide open here, and I'll be honest, Mistic still with 2 snake bites. It's a 2v3. They can get the plant down. Derke tries to play this a little more aggressively, potentially. This is still doable for Fnatic. Lots of time here, but
that pick.
Yeah, he tried to tap to try and find a peak. You're absolutely right, Lauren. Not going to pay off for him, and now actually we've already closed the distance here. Hunter's Fury going to buy some more time as well. Oh, it's tough, yeah. Very well right there. Again, Fnatic just expecting that. I guess V1 didn't read into that A hit as much as they did, because they were there very, very late. Honestly,
if you're a North American fan,
I don't really blame Derke for taking his time, maybe expecting someone to be lingering
on the goddamn train.
That player off the site, give them that 2v2, but Vanity's bailout on that second there.
I gotta say it, like.
Just saying.
Smoke Criminal is just like the most fitting name for him. How many times have we seen this guy? And actually early on, you know, for Fnatic already showing, like you said, you know, those meticulous clearances and
first we're gonna take care of Fnatic,
all these spots, but
then we're gonna take care of Team Liquid.
In that round there, I'm not even sure actually if Boaster's Aldro noted him at backside, and he just makes the the ballsy play, right? Is to creep forward, throw himself a dark cover down, sit inside it, and wait for the hit to come through. Again, at that point, you know, when the position's noted, they think, actually, yeah, we spotted out the one guy we're expecting to rat. Yeah, maybe he will back away now. But no, he's like, yeah, actually, you've seen where I am. I'm going to go even rattier. I'm going to push forward inside my own smoke.
Look, the OG Smoke Criminal, Stewie, just still hitting up NA. Just, it's just in the blood by now. North American just knows how to do it. They get that timing so nice on it as well. So at this point, good timing, I feel, for the tactical timeout to be called for Fnatic. They did that nice run earlier on, but once we've got into the meat of things, the gun rounds, and Penny's got that op out, it has been a pretty clean run from V1.
A different game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's impressed me most about V1 is their ability to find this value in the mid-round, right? And in terms of audibles and the calling, and they respond so well to these kind of slow information-gathering plays on the back of mostly Penny and Zellsis, I'll say it. But again, here, it's jammyz also. In terms of the rotation timings, and I guess, yeah, in that previous round, you could say maybe they could play, you know, a 2-1 split and leave jammyz on B side. But
another round.
Actually, I mean, Fnatic kind of reading into it. It plays perfectly.
All passengers of the train, I want you to look out into your window now.
It's great to see, you know, Vanity do his thing.
Notice
Penny do his thing,
the scenic route that we're about to take.
I love the switch up off the pause. I always
the absolute
love it.
fucking, as you can see to your right, that V1 is about to give Fnatic.
In the bin. I think that's quite the nice idea. It has cost effys' life,
never mind.
Somehow Derke's managed to grab
it seems
that Vanity.
that was actually Fnatic.
A little lower on HP,
starting it off right out the window.
Just yet, trying to find the timing on it. Just looked away. Derke outdoes him, but there's still presence on the site. You can see Penny lingering around.
This is an unexpected thing to happen.
Spike plant will be coming in. I don't think that's going to be able to be stopped at this point. No, it's down.
But if you look outside to your left window, you can see a retake attempt by Penny.
Doma will find jammyz actually responds onto Doma though.
Trying his best to salvage the situation.
2 members left for V1. They've got to break this post-plant setup, and I'm not sure if that was jammyz or Mistic, but the initial molly's slightly off there. Penny will check it, but Derke still comes out on top. jammyz the last man standing. We'll try and save this out. You're already Boaster actually coming through mid, potentially to cut him off, so I think he's going to have heard, yeah, he's heard jammyz.
Oh,
anyway, they're looking to punish, looking to get this weapon off the table.
jammyz, aka Jame, right now, just trying to get that rifle through. Gonna actually keep it away from Boaster, at least for now. Finds a little bit of cover. Just doesn't want any of this. Oh no, 4 HP.
4 HP.
Just don't breathe. Don't breathe. You're fine. I don't know if he lived. I don't know if he lived.
Production.
We'll find out. Magic surprise coming in. Yeah, Derke though, finding the timing on Vanity there. It was a second difference, man. Like, it's just how the game goes.
The other thing as well, Vanity just slips off that edge there, so I guess he can't fully get a grip on that recoil either. I mean, he looked ready for it.
Oh, damn,
I mean, the initial peak, like you said, yes, I love the pace change, but as soon as V1 show a little bit of aggression, Derke still hops up on pipes. Like, even when they get the double peak at the start, he's still just like, yeah, I'm still going to peek this.
This is interesting. You got a 3-play stack on B long, ult invested towards A, and this wasn't a default coming out from Fnatic, so they don't have that much information, but a good counter from the Killjoy.
Yeah. Again, seeing this more often now. As soon as we
Smoking
know
this
that
EU pack,
the ultimate comes
bozo.
up, the Viper's rotated to a different site altogether, and you know that the lean's potentially going to be elsewhere. So great read from Fnatic. Yeah, Hunter's Fury comes out. Actually, no initial damage done yet, but zones off a couple of angles here, and look at that. Derke goes up top there with the Blade Storm. But the spike, actually, it denied the plant.
Yeah, it did. And that's massive work. A little bit of time garnered here. Now Derke's going to be under pressure, and he knows it. He's got so many players around him. He's trying to dip out of there, try and get to a little bit of safety. Jammyz, big pressure.
Derke threw so hard.
And the UI feeling about as rough as EU did after the first couple of games. But Jammyz going to continue this one forward. We still have the positioning coming out, though, from Mistic on the back lines. Keep your eyes on that defuse. He has to play this to the seconds of perfection. Boaster on the big boy flank, though. Has he made noise, though? I feel as though he's been heard. He's been noted. He's still going to find Zellsis, but time. They should have enough of this.
baby.
Yeah, definitely going to be able to get it there.
Baby.
I love to play with Vanity. Just
Vanity, you know what? I would have done the same thing, but I would have done it better. I would have gotten the kill.
Try and contest Mistic there. Apologies for the UI, but we'll get that fixed hopefully before the next round starts. A little bit chaotic throughout that. I was taking a look to see what utility they had left. The first awkward 1v1 we'll see with jammyz actually completely removing Magnum there. I gotta say, I'm not sure whether or not this is just a slight adjustment from Fnatic.
Do any of you guys play Valorant
playing a
on
little
stretch?
more aggro than I'm expecting in these post plants. Maybe
I was trying it last night, and I kind of like it.
I guess read into the way that V1 are going to try and contest
kind of like
the utility
1680,
lineups,
dude. 1680 kind of nice.
See. Again, he's usually doing what we've seen Boaster do on Icebox at least, which is these very, very late lurks through mid on both sides, actually, A and B. We only really see him do it on B. He's kind of been first point of contact in terms of
it stretches my asshole. Shame on your soul, dude. Your mother is literally in the other room of your house.
But we can kind of talk through what we've seen so far. And I mean, there's been plenty.
And you're out here talking online like that?
It's been a good start for Fnatic. They got the pistol under their belt and they ran with it. And they
1680 by what? Yeah, let me see.
Crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Now, the answer back on the rifles, though, came in perfectly. And again, in these post plants, I do want to highlight, jammyz to me has been so good at digging out Mistic from these positions, constantly pressuring those post plants. And if you've known these two teams coming into this, let's say you watch both regions, you enjoy the meta that's currently in, you know
you're on the train, go ahead and
so hyper aware of how to pressure
get a snack,
how to make that other player uncomfortable to play the opposing number, right? Your other Viper, they've got to know what's up. Oh no, I don't like a chair. I don't like a chair lean. I don't like it.
Don't like it when they go horizontal. It's not good.
No, we don't like a tilt. But what stood out to you the most in this so far in this matchup, at least?
I honestly, I think, like I said, just that slight adjustment where even in the post plant, seeing Fnatic play things a little, again, you could say expectations wise, Derke's fine doing what he does, and usually it's Doma not too far away. He's usually kind of the second point of contact, but I guess
1680
with
by
Derke getting dealt
1050
with quite a few times, it's looked a little rough for Fnatic. It doesn't look as if they've really been able to comfortably lean on all that utility, which would have been the expectation, right? And actually, conversely, I mean, if you're going to see them kind of adjust and anticipate that switch up from V1 to really challenge that post-plant hold, I want to see kind of Fnatic double down. I don't want to see Derke be kind of solo on the front line there. Boaster giving us the eyes. But it's interesting. It's interesting to note as well. Like I said, just a few change-ups here with Magnum tending to stay on site, especially when they hit A, and Boaster being in that lurk role. Whether or not, relying on Sova also in the post plant, having a line up from somewhere for those shock darts or something, because I don't feel good right now about that whole V1 are able to retake pretty comfortably sometimes because they're finding entries so early on. Like I said, the big condition of this meta and this composition is running the clock down, coming in, finding a clean plant, but also in the rounds where Fnatic are finding a first blood or Derke is finding an entry onto a site, V1 are still able to kind of dictate the pace in the retake, which is just
I kind of like this quality.
Yeah. And there was a actual tactical timeout from Fnatic prior to this, a couple of rounds ago, so maybe they were trying to address that. We'll have to wait and see how it looks going forward. But overall performance so far, I think a lot of the win conditions for V1 have come online early. I mean, Penny is having a series as soon as he gets that up.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Woo, the impact he can have. Like, the one thing I think all of us can agree, even, you know, prior to Masters, was that North America, they've got some incredible operator players out there. You know, be it your, like, you know, your Wardell, whoever it may be, right? You can go through most of the teams almost and pick out like a standout, right? There's so many of them. But it's great to see Penny finding that form here at LAN as well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's
that
no
Wardell?
real
Indeed.
shocker to say that Penny, for me, is been the most exciting player to watch on version 1. And again, I think that comes down to they made this comparison on the desk in terms of, you know, what Fnatic do and kind of the structure and the support system around Derke. It's all well and good, but the amount of times we've seen Penny just all out solo come up huge in a situation.
Do you guys think this or
on
native?
Jet,
Yeah.
with an operator, with a rifle, whatever it is, positionally, I think actually Potter made a really good kind of analogy about risk assessment, right? Positionally, that's where Penny excels with Jet.
100%. Now, 6-6. Close game. I think we're all kind of getting what we
Yeah.
want out of this. If anything, this is just proving that these two are very well matched. Derke going to get the first bit of contact
Hello?
really through this. Going to spam away
Hello?
through the wall, but no connection from it. And Penny on the other
Why
side.
are you
doing
black? Okay, there we go.
jammyz, meanwhile, though, has walked all the way up. Magnum might just catch him creeping. He does indeed.
Oh,
Actually,
come on.
still nearly caught him off guard, but Magnum comes out on top. Now, information given across to Fnatic. Again, contact shown on both sides, but no follow-up on jammyz. It's only going to be Magnum and Mistic now, with Boaster drifting back onto Boiler. Derke's position noted. No follow-up on the drone here, and actually going to see effys remain here on A to try and sell this fake, but as I say that,
What?
two members of V1 actually onto yellow now. This could have Fnatic.
Look at that spike.
Yeah, running all the way around the map here. It's going to be... Look at this. It's drawn them way off A site already. It's only Doma.
It is the infamous double pump.
We'll have
We
a
go
pump.
back towards A. It's got to be the double. Doma, though, the timing's got him. Vanity just
Let's go,
pressing that corner at the
Vanity!
perfect time. Brilliantly done. Well felt out. You do have that mid flank coming
Let's
out
go!
from Boaster. Derke, the timing again. Magnum,
No,
though. Nice
no,
spacing on that to
no.
make sure Vanity couldn't punish
No,
Derke. there.
Vanity.
Nice work
Yes,
on the back,
Penny.
but leaves it open to
Yes.
Penny, just seemingly almost predicting it. Magnum unable to remove much pressure from the side itself and still doing work, but it is down to Boaster here.
Oh, this is looking like a
1v2
pistol
presented.
victory
You've got
royale.
Zellsis and Penny in good positioning. Just having to make the time sit on their side, and they do just that. V1 off to a good start in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys
I
and
like it
girls,
again.
we are
Just-
back
Just coming through, selling
from
that
our
fake
snack
on,
break.
on B. As soon as the rotation comes off, they're in a great position.
The train
to
is
capitalize
taking
on
off
it.
again.
And even just a slight
All
adjustment,
aboard.
they're planting in a
Get
weird spot. So
on
potentially,
before it's
actually,
too
you know,
late.
If all goes wrong, they've got two players on B. The plant is for screens, right? It's for mid, potentially, to kind of run down the time that it takes to rotate. Really, really nice round from V1. And again, actually, I was after jammyz walking all the way through, and I initially said no follow-up, but, you know, 15, 20 seconds later, there's a second lurk coming through from two players, Penny and Zellsis.
Yep.
Nice start for Vanity. Let's see if they
Sir,
can
I
do the
don't have
same
money
as
for a
Fnatic did,
ticket.
keeping these first couple of rounds
And
nice
you
and
stay
clean.
here in EU land.
Looks like that's the case so
Peasant.
far. jammyz. Just want to get caught out by that killjoy on the other side. Magnum would love a bit of timing on this, but I doubt jammyz is going to give it to him. And yeah, leaning right towards A, where it will be Boaster waiting to see if he can maybe do some damage, but V1 look pretty well prepared for this.
Yeah, Magnum actually gonna be trailing. Oh, Boaster swings out, finds a headshot, but no kill there. 20 HP on Vanity. Magnum finally catches up to jammyz. We'll find this kill, but
Would you look at what we have
position
here?
noted. Difficult here.
Another
For him to try
victory
and do a little
royale
more
round
damage
for
here,
North
but Penny
America,
already wise
baby.
to it. We'll find the headshot there. V1 close out the second. Go up 8-6 here. Now, important thing, and I mentioned this the first time we saw V1 play
Chef's
Masters, and look towards
kiss.
jammyz to be just that hard lurker here, especially playing the Viper role. And just look for him to just show a little bit of presence early round, every single time. Now, if Fnatic can kind of read into that, potentially isolate that one kill,
You guys hear the
it
train
removes
from
a large
afar?
kind of
gaining
factor for the post plant.
gaining on you.
We keep talking about this utility. What I don't want to see is Magnum hunting solo. One of the biggest things that I always talk about with Fnatic is being proactive and being able to isolate players in these kind of defensive executes. That's what I'm looking for here on jammyz.
Now, it is the bonus round for V1, but it does pack a punch in the form of Penny with that rifle. A couple of bulldogs out as well, and effys still with that Spectre. Just jammyz down on the Sheriff, but everything they need around it. And on the other side, the rifle buy-up comes out. V1 testing a little towards middle, walking 2, but not really committing off the back of it just yet.
Finally,
EU, why
jammyz
so
shows his
quiet?
face. Bomber B lane here.
EU, I can't hear
Actually,
you.
that's unfortunate. Their vanity actually gets tagged, so
EU,
Fnatic's still aware
I
that
can't hear
trying
you.
to pull contact on both extremities here.
Hello?
Try and force that rotation out.
EU, why are you so
Yes, now
quiet?
Doma
What
actually cleared all the
happened?
way through B lane, so this is very
I
early
can't hear
information, way
you.
before the spike's going to be planted on A, Lauren.
Keep your eye on Zellsis in middle as well by the time this
EU, where
flank
are
comes
you?
in too, but that's for maybe a second after the site hit comes out. Mistic does catch off Penny. No trade going to come from that. Vanity needs to back for a second, and here comes that mid lurk. Zellsis very
my
prepared for it.
fucking
Finds
ears.
Derke. Does he expect Doma? They are normally the duo, but Zellsis just needs to live. That makes Doma feel, you know, as said, chocolate teapot style, not so useful. And yeah, good work from Vanity on the way back in. 12 seconds though, I don't know if it's enough time. Zellsis
shut the
just
fuck up,
trying
man.
to
You would
live
get
here,
clapped on if you were
surrounded.
there.
Magnum's
Well, guess
down.
what? I'm not
Boaster
there,
tries to hit
buddy,
that flank.
and neither are
Just
you.
like a knife in the back. He finds
To
effys and
suck my
jammyz.
40%
Vanity
black
catches him
balls.
low,
That's
and
not
now
what this
Mistic
is
just
about.
has to
That's a
live.
bad coat, Buster.
No one catching him before the time runs out.
They're really, really good. Well
Trigger?
handled by Fnatic there.
Do you not like my
expect as
whistle
soon
and my
as Derke
conductor
and Doma
outfit?
find all that space on B and start creeping towards mid, expect them to actually lean away from A a little bit, at least try and not hold on site itself. It's just too risky, right? I mean, at that point, you just want to keep the numbers advantage. You want to
I
at least
can't
keep it to
hear
a 5v5 in
you.
the retake, especially when you have this much pressure towards the back lines and jammyz playing over towards belt on A. It's a really, really well considered hold there from Fnatic across the entire map.
The train engine
This
is
by
too
now, Derke
loud.
will play this spot, and he plays it pretty well. Can often get 2 kills from this quite comfortably, but
Hold up.
for now we see that lean towards A coming out from V1. Penny gonna lead the charge here. Utility gonna at least clear some of these corners on the way in. Vanity by his side and Mistic on the other. Wants to try and deny the spike plant, but he's actually completely unscathed. Vanity's just fine. Tries to dip away. Magnum gets one. Mistic catches Vanity on the back pedal, but it's still Zellsis standing
Zellsis.
tall. Quick little bit of util on the side, but Mistic. So much work, but now we get into the post-plant realms. We know it. jammyz is here.
Oh,
effys
what is
by his
this?
side. These two are so well prepared for this, unless there is something
Oh,
mad coming
the
out.
Viper
How are we gonna
mollies?
get on that spike?
And effys also has the shock dance as well.
Guys, EU, I really cannot hear you.
Invested pretty early.
I
He
can't
missed
hear
quite a
you,
few kills.
EU.
That's everything gone, I'm pretty sure. The Mistic can just sit there.
They got the timing just right. I don't think he can stop the defuse. No, he can't. He can get maybe the kill afterwards. It doesn't matter. The timing a little early maybe on that one.
Yeah, this is really interesting as well because actually Fnatic don't go and challenge the backlines, right?
No,
Mistic
which was
finding those
worrying.
kills. Yeah, Mistic finding those kills when he did on site, and actually Zellsis being the important one, he's going to be the first point of contact, right? He falls back, he finds these 2 kills, which is huge, right? All he needs to do is get back under nest. That's all he needs to do. Because he then is the person that defends the push from Fnatic. All Fnatic do is they say, right, wait this out, guys. They're going to have to burn it early. If neither of them are going to peek the defuse, they're going to have to use that utility early.
Get out of my way.
Okay, Penny, I'm pretty sure on the ult here. You can see the rest did manage to get rifles up. Just 1 bulldog for effys, but he does have his ult as well. Plenty of ults coming online here, 4v1. All excluding jammyz, but the amount of room Derke is garnering them here, if they can punish that later, that could be interesting. But for now, he's holding half of this map.
I think now we see the readjustment from jammyz. It's like, yeah, okay, we need to address the mid-round kind of backline control. I'm not going to show on B. I'm going to sit at the top of spawn ramp, and we're just going to wait. We're going to play this out slow here, because I think the plan here is to find entry with Penny, at least with the Blade Storm. And jammyz to be able to punish this flank now. Zellsis is well set up with the turret.
Oh no. If Fnatic aren't patient, they're going to walk right into the Zellsis. No way, that timing. No way. If they were about to push through middle, just missing each other by split seconds. Fnatic going to fall away from this. They feel as though they've checked on mid. Nothing's towards B. They actually left a little bit of a rotation of Magnum over there, but they can kind of fall back towards A. Super late site hit coming down now. So Vanity aggressing towards the site. Mistic, Doma, both towards short. Fnatic left the site here, maybe reading a little bit into this pace change and unaware of how to handle it, but Penny can't handle the knives now. Doma outdoes him, a rarity. Penny's been on point, but now Vanity playing that smoke, the criminal himself. Can he get away with it? For now, he's going to at least draw the fire. Fred falls away. Post-plant comes in. Killjoy out, invested.
And everything. Actually, the TP from Vanity, I love this as well. The Hunter's Fury goes down. Actually just creating a little bit of paranoia in the backlines. But the defuse coming through. It's already halfway. Finally dealt with here. Magnum invests the lockdown as well to try and clear some of this close space, and he's going to go hunting.
I see a wall on this too. I don't know if that post plant's going to work out well. No, it doesn't. Another defuse going to come through. Fnatic somehow playing this style against them. And look, we said it. If anyone knows how to do this, it's going to be Fnatic.
Yep.
That's twice now they've succeeded in post plants, which is pretty rare, to be fair. That took a lot. Now we know the wall's going to come in, but there's the first attempt on it. Great work from effys to pull Doma away. But still, at this point, they are trying everything they can.
And again, it's the utility management, right? It's holding on to key pieces of util, like the wall. So these things like walking mid, right? Sending Boaster and Doma to walk mid in the mid round. It's things like that that means the Doma doesn't have to invest, you know, his wall on tube. Just simple little adjustments like that and playing a little differently. I mean, V1 actually, I gotta say, at least in the early round, playing a little slower than what we've seen so far at Reykjavík. I mean, Penny, yes, he's having a very good game, but it's not as aggressive as we've seen. At least they're not fighting for this early round control, and not really hunting out that entry, Lauren, right? We haven't seen him really playing very aggro on the operator. Even on the Bladestorm round previously there, he's just kind of hovering back and forth on belt. This is actually the perfect response from Fnatic in terms
rat
of
in the
just
engine, a little
and
EU rat with his little yellow teeth, dude.
But we've also said this about Derke. He does play a hybrid when it comes to this map specifically as a jet operator, I guess, but he does lean more towards the rifle than most. He doesn't often post up for those early fights. We saw this when we were, I think it was like us looking at him against like
Get out of there.
Or just someone who's more traditionally a heavier operator player.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily take those forward fights. He's not going to allow Penny to have as many of those instant opportunities. It was something that definitely cost him a fair amount against Zam. So maybe an adjustment, keeping that mentality calm, could work for Derke here.
I mean, the other thing as well to consider, obviously, was Zellsis making the switch back to Killjoy. I think the first time we saw them play Phoenix was actually in the Challenge
Okay,
finals,
baby.
when
Here
they
we
brought out
go.
Sentinels, but again, they have run that versus Crazy Raccoons. So maybe that's why we're seeing a little bit of an adjustment here in terms of the tempo from version 1.
Yeah, the bank's far from established for either side as well. It's both. It's been kept humble on either side. Penny going to try and get that quick start, though. Magnum's the one going to be drawn to attention. That's going to be the turret very quickly removed.
Hello?
You see them now trying to set up a turret inside Kitchen here to give them a forward push, and exactly the thing I was talking about, right? Doma not using the wall on tube. We're going to see V1 now try and walk up.
Vanity
going to find Mistic elsewhere.
doing it for North America, baby.
Double down on that, but this is all presence
hard.
elsewhere. Yeah, all presence elsewhere. Vanity's
Oh,
still down. Just
yes.
going to create problems whilst V1 leads
EU,
towards B side.
I can't hear
What a switch
you.
up. They took mid control. This is punishing every rotation, so everyone's on an island. If you're at A or if you're at B, you can't really leave it because you've lost all that control. Zellsis is just the bouncer, right? Like, you can't get past this guy. Now, Derke could do something dirty on his own, but that's all it's going to be.
Why so
Is Derke doing
quiet,
something
EU?
individual here? He's got no support on the way. It's a long way off. Magnum's done well in middle, but even now, it's still tough. They don't know what's clear. They don't know what's safe. The spike plant's gone down, and it's a post-plant 4v3, and they still cannot clear this player out in middle.
Jammyz 2 snake bites, 1 shock dart on effys. Noting that now, V1 need to hold deep. Actually, Zellsis gets spots out there, but still comes out on top of the first. Doma going to get Magnum back on his feet, so it comes to a 3v3, and HP advantage in favor of Fnatic. Derke now trying to pressure this back line. They get this entry, but Penny comes out on top.
Yeah, this is still going to be tough. The HP may be low, but the time's dwindled. I think they know it as well. Time to back away here. Really good switch up from V1 after that timeout. That was perfectly done. I'm so happy we saw
North
that coming
America,
out of that
baby,
timeout.
bringing
you
it
highlighted
back.
earlier. I think that's the perfect example, right?
Gain a little
We
lead.
noted the wall hadn't been
Let's pull
committed
ahead.
towards Tube.
Let's let the
Clearly,
chain
the coach
chug.
for V1 noted that too, and it was a pressure point. They found it, they already capitalize on it, they push up someone like Zellsis to be a nuisance in middle, make those rotations impossible, and while this happens, even better, Vanity finding a pick towards the site is just, it's everything they could hope for.
It is indeed. I mean, I do love just those micro adjustments there, and actually, at the same time, it's...
I mean, Derke is going in middle here. Zellsis the one on the other side. Does anything give this away? There's the Owl drone going through. Effy's the one to show it, but there is still another player here. There's two players waiting in middle. There's the counter to it. Derke now. He swings and he still gets
What?
Zellsis. How does he get that?
Coming through, gets away completely scot-free as well. Vanity once again will come through and find an entry onto A site. He's got Penny here to back him up this time around, but Derke and Mistic already can try and to contest this. Effy's going to find Mistic as well now. Derke unable to make a move with Vanity holding on to the other side of this smoke. Little tap comes through from the spike now. Derke will find one, but Vanity still positioned well to trade that out, and it just comes down to Boaster.
30 seconds
It's
left.
going to be V1 pulling 10-9 ahead.
EU.
Oh, this is great work.
More
from
like
V1. That
free
pause
you.
has just given them that refresher coming back into this. They really have a good read now. And for Fnatic,
All
they need to think quick on their
aboard!
feet. They really need to find a solution and fast, because as it stands, V1 really have the reins now. For the last couple of rounds, they found the perfect answer to this. They punished the mid plate. They've been catching players. Boaster trying to get a little bit of work done here.
Huh?
Gonna find Vanity, but the last two, how would you pull them out of position? Penny and Effys. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Has to back away here. Rifle trying to keep that one in hand. Falls away, and it will be double digits hit for V1 in map 1 now.
And again, I got to say, on the back of Vanity, again, fight. Nearly got it at the end there, but yeah, like I was saying, on the back of Vanity, just kind of again just coming in, being way ahead of the curve, way ahead of the the beat in terms of what Fnatic are expecting.
Enemy remaining.
Again, Derke unable.
great.
Yeah,
Vanity's
Derke
doing
really
big
unable
things.
to do anything there to kind of help Mistic, with Vanity just posted on the outside of his smoke. I guess the complete opposite to what you would expect, right? He usually would be inside it.
Quick TP as well. No info directly there, but a good little information that, well, yellow looks safe, so hit that cross, and it's quite pacey from V1. There's the ult as a reply, though, from Mistic. You can see the purchase is iffy for Fnatic. Bits and pieces dragged together, the left over from Boaster in that final round. This take is good. Just how do they get past that ultimate? Mistic can be playing this for his life. Vanity again, the space this guy is taking for them, constantly just trying to take room away
Hello?
from Fnatic. It's so well done. Keeping them back towards
Bye,
middle. No
EU.
freebies being found here for Fnatic as the spike
Bye.
should be able to get planted. It is. And Vanity going to pop himself up on top, have a little look over the wall. He's going to spot out not just one, but two, three. He sees them all. Line them up, maybe knock them down. Wait, Boaster, what? Wait. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Boaster, probably a little bit baffled too, but we move on from it. A 2v3 and Derke is on 1 HP. Still does damage. He's going to have to fall away from that.
Can't
We
touch
still
that.
see that post plant. Look at it. If Jammyz and effys are alive, man, there's so little you can do with this.
Jammyz actually posted up. Gonna get tagged up here, but again, gotta close the distance. Gotta find both of them. Derke will find one more, but 20 HP. Clock ticking away. Effys and Jammyz already done the hard work. No possibility.
Bye, EU.
Comes through, and V1 continue to push forward. 11.
The train is too loud. I can't hear you.
And I gotta say it now, with all that hard work Vanity's done in a couple of rounds leading up to this, you know, that conditioning factor now becomes apparent, right? The wall blocks off the information. Vanity shows a little bit of presence. The Fnatic are left wondering, is he faking again? Is he just kind of trying to draw out this rotation? Like, what is happening? And that paranoia builds here, and it's so much pressure, especially with a round deficit, to try and keep your finger on the beat in terms of, you know, where the hit's coming through. Vanity is doing so much work right now for V1.
Oh, he has been the difference maker in my mind in the last 3 rounds. After that tactical timeout, his value has increased exponentially. He has become the difference maker. Now, we saw Penny being that a little bit in the first half. He was, you know, really creating some good room. Jammyz having a good couple of rounds. You know, Zellsis feeling, you know, kind of, I guess, filling the gap a little bit as well. Like, everyone was having a good enough performance. It was fine. But Vanity has been hitting different in this half. The last couple of rounds have been perfect. Now, we do have a bit of a shaky purchase. I want to see what Boaster goes for, but we do have the ult coming out for Derke, so we haven't seen much of that yet.
No, and that actually makes me think they're going to continue. It's like I was saying, and again, Icebox is a weird one in terms of Fnatic, but they don't tend to have too many of these more kind of, you know, choreographed defensive executes, right? These kind of set plays for taking early round control with utility. Boaster actually, he must have already have full armor, actually, still got decent utility. So actually got the full armor and the Vandal purchase here, but it's a good point you make to see the operator come out here. Makes me think that actually Fnatic want to sit back even further now, because like I said in the early round, Vanity is just creating chaos, right? And it's the two players once again, like I said, Vanity showing presence, and then jammyz, the one that actually towards the start of this half was the lurking factor, right? So the guessing game right now, the mind games, the psychological warfare version 1, is literally got Fnatic running around in circles.
Yes, it does. Keep your eyes on Vanity. Doma on the switch up this time. That's a little bit of a different look here. Derke has actually got himself over towards
you hear that, chat?
Your traditional look for Derke. Doesn't normally post up this aggressively,
Can
but
you hear
maybe the impact that Vanity's had has to have an answer. They're going to put Derke towards it as mid gets tested a touch as well, but he's worried that someone might have slipped the net, but no. Vanity seems so worried.
Oh, baby.
Slowly lean forward.
Perfectly placed smoke, man. It's just like, oh, something's weird here.
Yeah, something seems odd.
Bye, EU.
Heard the steps, Vanity.
We are leaving. We're going to the finals.
Smoke down towards middle.
Will we see you there? Probably not.
This is the other aspect, right? Again, you play a couple of fast.
Woo!
Vanity you've been doing in the early round, and now when they sit like this, you've got to rely on Fnatic remaining disciplined. Crouching almost as if he knows what's on the other side of that wall.
Derke is in under so much scrutiny. Util comes out, everything being put into wood, and he gets away from
we're picking up speed.
Does come in, but Vanity works forward. First time they found the answer to this. 10 seconds on the board. They have to, and the spike's in the middle right now. They're going for a quick B piece. I don't think they can get there in this time. Yeah, Zellsis could maybe be a nuisance. Eyes on the spike. They don't have enough time on it. There is no way they have enough time on this. Fnatic, let them run down the clock. They will not bite into it, and that one pick on Vanity, that one bit of work was everything they needed.
That was such a strange round. Again, actually kind of, like I said, trying to embrace all that paranoia they've built with all this early round pressure, and it just comes on the back of, like I said, this one kill, but also the lockdown, right? As soon as they see the lockdown, it's like, oh crap, guys, we got 20 seconds left in the round. The lockdown's still burning for 8 seconds. That takes us to 12 seconds. The math doesn't work out. They try and hit the rotate to B, and again, got to credit Fnatic with them playing with that operator so deep on belt, then backing up to site. They have enough control to just sit in that 2-1-2.
But the fast mid, they've gone for a fast mid lean. Look towards where Penny is. Look at their positioning. effys has already found Doma. They're about to be wrapped towards B. It's going to be Boaster on an island here. Magnum can try and help, but it's not going to be pretty. Boaster's found jammyz, but a quick trade out for effys. And now the 4v3 ensues, and Mistic, Derke, and Magnum. I don't know where they're going to find these from, but Magnum trying to creep up towards Tube. He's going to get the swing on it. No, Zellsis! Huge pick for Zellsis. Spike now down, and Fnatic in trouble. A huge
That's
pace
the pride
change there.
and
That
power of
mid-play
North
was
America,
perfect.
baby.
Penny finding
All the
Mistic
way.
now.
Give me the
Derke,
12th
he got
round.
back away and
Take
he
the next
can't.
one.
Great
Call
work
it a
from
good
V1.
game. Wrap it up. Send them
was
home.
beautiful.
EU.
Again,
Goodbye.
just go from
Too
one end of the
quiet.
extreme
Shut
to
the
the
fuck
other,
up.
And I mean, big discussion coming into this, right? Depth. They have such a good hold on the game right now in terms of the pace, in terms of the tempo of these rounds. And like I said, all of these things, they add up now over 3, 4, 5 rounds, and they can just run rings around Fnatic. They can switch up, hit mid like this, and Fnatic just aren't prepared for it.
We're gonna do a
They aren't.
mid-train ticket check. Can I see your tickets, please?
Determining the pace, they're kind of leading
Thank
this
you.
kind of mental game.
Thank you.
The entire way through.
Thank you.
Derke does
Yep.
have
Yep,
his ult available. Vanity's on the op here. And a mid piece right back at them. They're walking mid. There's two of them, Doma and Derke are
Says that
walking
you're still
mid
an
on this
EU
piece.
fan.
Now, they've gone quite quickly towards this. Now, they've noted enough that it makes them feel they can fall away from this now. Presence made
Get the
towards
fuck off
mid.
of my... Come here.
You're gonna have the commitment of the ultimate from Zellsis. Vanity still watching for this one. Magnum's got to be careful now. He knows there's presence coming his way. A spam, sure, but he's got to back out from this now. There's the ult as well coming out from the Viper on the site.
Get
There
off my
should be
train.
a plant, but they haven't done it just yet. Still a minute on the board, and they've just taken towards the site. You're going to have the ultimate popped on the other side of things. Magnum and Derke in combination, though. Find quick picks. Penny and Zellsis go down. Jammyz trying to get that spike back to hand, but this player's on the site with him. He is not safe here at all.
He's not. Actually, Magnum just going to charge on through and he'll find the kill. It's jammyz as well. Boaster.
No, not again,
Actually going to
Boaster.
flush him out with the shock dart, but Fnatic now in a 4v2. Effy's the only
Boaster,
man left, and shock darts, yes,
Vanity's
but not
alive.
in
Hit
a
your
my
teammate
position
there,
here.
brother.
Vanity is still alive, and I will not doubt this man. The diffuser's coming in right now. It's over halfway. They are sitting this one as
The
best
wall
they can.
again.
They have taken it to 11. The wall succeeds, and V1 now have the challenge in front
That's
of
an
them.
EU
It's
dart.
OT or it's GG in map 1. What do they do with this? Fnatic turn it around in the final moments. We're at 11 to 12. This could not be a better game between these two.
And again, it's a similar situation to what we've seen with V1 before, right? It gets to kind of this momentum round, right? When everything comes online, they have the Viper's Pit, the lockdown, they have all this utility to invest on this set piece here. Unfortunately, okay.
Boaster.
Again, no, it's Magnum. It's the
Boaster,
second time, but
Boaster.
it's because Magnum goes hunting inside the Viper's Pit, right? The decay, he's low HP.
Derke, hold on. He's gonna have one. He's got two! It could not happen! Both
way.
for Derke! But Fnatic needs him. He comes online. That's 3 huge kills, and now effys is just stunned. His team just got shredded on the way in.
It's insane. Again, V1 just tried to take the fight hyper aggro in the early round here, and Derke comes up huge for Fnatic. A minute left on the clock. Effys, last man standing, and have his recon bolt back off cooldown now, but it's going to take a miracle. We've seen Effys clutch out a few rounds, but this is a tall order for him.
Let's see what you got, effys. It's not over. It'd be OT. But he's going to fight with everything he's got for it. Spike in hand, 48 seconds. 4 players in front of him. It starts with 1, but the trade comes out. But that round was Derke sitting in what's normally, I'd say, a 1 and done. But somehow he gets away with 3.
Yeah, just absolutely. I mean, the guy's 31 and 17 right now. He's having an absolutely insane performance.
Zellsis was facing it too.
Zellsis was facing it. Vanity, I guess, was still placing a smoker. They just wanted to execute really quickly here. But you're absolutely right. The fact that he gets out after finding 2 and then finds a 3rd is absolute insanity.
But look, V1 have been setting the tone until now. That's been
The
first
train
couple
is
of
still
rounds where I feel-
chugging.
It's back and forth between these two.
Yeah, I can't believe we're V1 and overtime again.
Yeah, I'm still
This is
here,
when things
okay?
got really dicey. Yes, we can
Shut up.
credit the in-game
Hold on, fast
leadership.
play, fast play.
Derke?
That
Oh.
was a tag on Penny. Penny's 60 HP.
I don't know how, but
I check him, PC man. But for now, that was contact towards B, but it is still a piece towards A. You have a bit of a split here. 3-2, spike towards spawn. They're not really overly committing anywhere. I say that, and they're
Keep
making
jinxing, no such thing.
fair progress. They're pulling utility
We
away,
are going
but
to win.
I feel like Fnatic gonna fall off this. This is a
Me
big
saying that
piece.
has nothing to do with it.
yeah, Penny's already come drifting over. See now, only going to be one player, and that's Zellsis on B site for the time being.
Play the train then?
Fnatic holds strong.
Fine, I will play the
Commit to
train.
either side just yet.
Well, I like this from effys. Fact finding a middle could be big.
Think I'm scared?
Holding space for now. That could have been.
All aboard!
I'm still hearing steps towards A and utility being shown, but Fnatic down to 36 seconds now. We know they can.
We
play
on the
slow,
NA train smoking the
we wanna
EU
show them they can
pack.
try it too.
Boaster's in here trying to sell a fake, but Penny already posted up, going to find the right information. Fnatic
Penny,
have got
why
to go
are
now, 20
you-
seconds, they're committed, they have to hit B site.
If there's any utility in the way, there's going to be a problem, but Boaster and Derke in quick combination do find two. Jammyz and Penny are down. It's on Vanity to try and dissuade this. Denial on the defuse, on the spike plant even, excuse me. Zellsis finds Mistic. That's massive work. And now Fnatic clutching at straws. They look rabid in this. They deny another peek. But effys, can he do anything?
effys!
He's bringing it to the absolute finest of margins. But Boaster has missed him. There is a world in which he can still find this 1v1. Boaster's timing is everything. Does he spot him? Not yet. effys slips the...
Oh no, effys!
Slips the net. It's a fumble from effys. He has to push Doma out of position. He's found the fight, but Doma just slips away. He fades away, makes it harder. No one is giving effys the fight here. He's going to have to drag them out of these positions, or somehow Fnatic have pulled off the first. Good shot from effys.
Behind
We
you!
have no idea
No
where
idea.
Boaster
Behind
is.
you!
Boaster, great work in the end. Brilliant flank after the absolute madness that went down on that site.
Oh, 20 seconds left. I'm pretty sure it goes back and forth for 3 or 4 trades on site. Derke again, 2 massive kills to at least get some control. But then effys, I don't know how, but he still gets that transfer. It still looks possible for V1 to close this round out. This second one here, massive to dig Vanity out from behind the double box.
That was all V1s until Derke came up.
Yes,
Like that was
it
theirs.
was literally, yeah.
13-12, Fnatic with the upper hand here, but we look back towards what V1 can do. It's been Vanity being nuts on this side. Penny has had some brilliant moments, but we need it all to combine here to see V1 take this again into another OT, or it's map 1 into Fnatic's hands. First time Fnatic have had the lead in a hot minute, really. As already this mid-presence is being noted. Zellsis working up with that owl drone. Doma on the other side, but timing's going to be key here. Who shows first? It's a swing from Doma, and it ain't a miss. Wall goes up, that's mid-control, but it's not where the hit's coming to. It's still this lean towards that A side. Derke sees it, but loses his life for it. Vanity succeeds,
Hello?
but Magnum is waiting
Your
patiently.
prince is
Do
dead.
they check on this player? Vanity's going to head on through, does not note it just yet. There is still presence here, and it's Magnum from up on top. Finds Vanity. Spike yet to go down. Magnum again! jammyz and effys with it all to do in a 2v4 to save V1, to pull them into another OT. But jammyz gets caught off by Mistic, and now effys again presented with what feels like the impossible task.
Lambot spots him out now in a position where he has to swing. He's going to spot a barrel hit. Try and dig one out with the shock dart. Doma, I guess, thinks he's unseen there, but comes through. We'll
Great
find
work.
the first. Doma falls.
HP. If it was cleaner, I could maybe see something. 20 more seconds. Magnum tries to
No
throw it
way.
at effys. Grabs him down. And now the 1v2. Can he? Surely Boaster just plays this chill. He's got to be calm. You can see the pressure, the nerves mounting, but the denial from Mistic and Fnatic turn it after V1 led that game for some time.
That was insane. That was such a crazy map 1 to start this series off, but Derke going absolutely massive on Icebox for Fnatic. You got to credit a lot.
Again, this quite unique.
just said,
if
bro.
they prepped for that game, if they watched the most recent takes,
Did you
this
hear
would be
that?
a different look.
It could be a little more kind of frontline support to Penny in that role. But yeah, I think the V1 have played Astra and Viper so well that this is an interesting
Doma.
decision.
We love the jump peak, the quick reset after you hit the head on the top, but you can see playing to that smoke. Doma happy to play on the very verge of this. There is going to be a split coming through. Zellsis succeeds against Magnum,
go,
so it's going to be
V1.
Doma feeling a little isolated, and they have not completely crossed there. It is.
Later,
There's the rest of
Doma.
the punch, the 1-2. And it's going to be the site take
Let's go,
for sure.
pistol round on the
Zellsis,
board.
great work in
Get
finding
it
so
up.
much room. Derke on the play back in, and look, he's been great, but a 1v4 to kick things off might be a little bit beyond him, but a beautiful site take from V1 here.
Good job, North America.
Really nice.
The train
system
starts
around
once
there.
again,
the
boys.
pit's perfectly timed. They get set up outside A lobby the whole
Come
while.
on down.
Zellsis and
Punch in your
jammyz
ticket.
picking up that slack elsewhere.
We're
on
going
three
to the
and actually find
championship.
A beautiful entry. Yeah, the time of the hit, just perfect collapse onto site. I mean, Doma unfortunately has to walk into the smoke there to try and find a kill, but can't get anything done at all.
So good little bound back here for version 1. Just get that mental in the right place, not get too bogged down after. It does.
You see that chat? You see what that says up there?
If they do lose a lead like they had.
I am the
12-2,
conductor of the
that
train.
Can definitely impact, but a nice little mental reset. Derke though, good connection towards Penny. And that's about it for now. No, I guess a stack towards A coming out from Fnatic on the defending side.
Hot chocolate, hot. We like it, hot.
Fnatic to maybe go hunting for a little bit of information, maybe kill somewhere. Lots of damage onto Vanity, actually. They're going to try and close the distance here, but Boaster will fall.
What a play.
He gets traded out here.
Wow.
Yeah, good work from Vanity,
Wow.
and Penny to all keep their cool there. No one
Boaster got
fumbled their lines,
bopped.
kept it clean. Magnum can't get the punish. The dink came in, but it didn't really matter. Derke playing aim practice, gets one towards effys, but this round will be version 1's, and it's a good one too. 4 alive, keeping everything building in the right direction.
I thought it was going to be a prime gaming flawless,
I did note
but it was not.
Boaster obviously switching over from the Sova, traditionally what we saw historically, I guess, with Fnatic here on Ascend. Obviously, first time we've seen it at Reykjavík, but I'm interested to see him on that Sky pick, which isn't somewhere we usually see him.
No.
Again, last time we did see the variation from Fnatic here was Mistic coming over to the Viper. So coming into the, I guess, Fnatic's first buy round here, we'll see if it begins becoming apparent at least.
As Derke postured up, good first pick, gonna fall away from that. Penny now gone. Falls away to a new angle. A little committed on this, but being Jet does get the ability to dash out. It feels it for Derke. Man, he is sharp today. It's not Phoenix, but he's definitely got a hot hand in this one. Now, effys and jammyz, let's see if they can maybe thread the needle, cut between the two, see if they can cost them
Gordon
right here.
Fisher.
That'd be perfect for V1.
What up, baby?
Pressure, gets the info, swings on it.
Jordan, you've been a busy boy.
So effys now. I don't know if he could be able
Aim for
to catch
25
anything
months,
from this.
brother.
The fake flash because effys off, allow Derke the angle.
My man's Bart
Loses the fight, so
Allen.
that's a rifle gone.
My
Keep in mind,
man
you wanna
is
keep this clean.
the fucking
He's doing a little
musical
bit of damage
man
to the economy, but not
in
too much. Boaster there.
WoW
Keeping it safe.
advertisements.
One rifle lost, but conversion for Fnatic.
Let's go, Jordan.
I think they're a bigger
I'm here
picture.
for all of it.
Derke, I mean, he falls and gets his Blade Storm online anyway here, so you know we could ride that out if they do want to potentially try and build this momentum. But it's a great opening from Derke and goes hunting once again. Finds the second, finds the third, and spike down. And again, I love the readjustment.
Jay,
from
how you
Boaster
feel about
as
this
well.
event?
They know that they've kind of prioritized B main, and that kind of internal
You've
clock
been
starts
proud of
ticking. It's
NA?
like, actually, mid's been
Proud
exposed.
as I've
It's
been?
been left open for 15 to 20 seconds, and comes around and perfectly times that flash.
Derke's a madman.
look at Derke.
He just walked mid. Hello, Derke?
Man, a psycho.
Okay, that was a little brave.
Big
wasn't
Boaster
it?
fan,
I mean,
but proud of
they're
NA.
all there as well.
Same.
That's the sketchy part. The 3-play stack towards top mid. You've got Penny just spamming, hoping for connection. He knows he's got him pinned to an extent. Derke does get out of there, but ooh, scary
isn't a
beginning.
Boaster
V1
fan, dude?
almost
Jeez.
catching him on that.
Hard
Quick
not to
play
be.
up towards Cat. Going to try and get that control in middle.
V1 trying to sit back and get a read for this, I guess, in that previous round with the aggression coming out from Fnatic.
Fabian,
Or
thank you
maybe
for the prime, brother.
anticipating that here. Not sure he actually spotted that, but the spike cam going to give the information away. Magnum punishes jammyz.
Oh my god, what a cam.
Neither of the tripwires set off either, so I don't think that information would have been noted by jammyz before he fell, but Fnatic still set up to greet this push back on towards A.
Over! You're dead!
And a double stack on short from Fnatic and greet this 3-play
That's a
up.
huge
You can see
paranoia.
already Doma's done well to deny this, to buy a bit of time on these rotations. You still have Derke
Oh my
waiting.
God.
Knives out at dawn, just already going to take down 2 pennies and effys falls, but Vanity trying the best he can on this to swing. He's ahead of it. He's got the angle to play with, but the spike's down on shore. He knows Doma's up to something. He's read this well. Vanity, can he try and dig them out of this scenario? 13 seconds though. If he had the spike, maybe he could have done something, but waiting patiently will be Magnum and Mistic. And it's
Damn.
over and done with. Fnatic get this one rolling after what could have been a great play, but the combination that Doma pulled off there with the play coming in from Derke, well handled on that pressure coming through on short.
Probably the freest skill we'll see throughout the series. Magnum just sat in the spike camp. But this is massive from Derke to find both of those, and then Doma, like I said, amazing paranoia thrown through to completely stop that aggression.
Get out!
Derke there to capitalize on it also.
Look at the switch up.
Damn, dude, I really need fucking blinds. This is so bad.
He's taking space. He does not care for your turret. He's going to take your life. And already this mid aggression is a reflex.
No,
a
no,
pistol out of place is all the
no.
man needs apparently. These are pistols against him, but he looks unfazed. Doesn't want to overstay his welcome. Doesn't want to get swarmed here. There's still danger in this. effys, Penny, and Vanity trying to find this pick, but they've got middle control, but at what cost? Seeker's going to come down, spot them out, find them, and keep them pressured back, and Derke retaking this territory.
Yeah, Boaster actually now comes through. He's going to punish effys and Penny. Will rotate back towards mid. The fake flash goes out, but Vanity tucked down there. Boaster deals with that one. His third on the round, and Fnatic's third on the board. Beautiful opening once again by Derke. Just zero respect played to the turret, to jammyz. Even there, just it's beautiful. They've got to try and do something. They've got to try and do something to stop Derke in the early round. Again, the operator not so prominent on Icebox, but here on Ascent already the way he's playing, and it's so much value on the back of almost, you know, no kind of utility play, right? It's just Derke going creeping.
But look, if any region knows how to deal with operator aggression, it's North America. So many of these teams just capitalize on it. They're so well aware of how this can be played. I want to see that Phoenix in
oh my
use.
God.
You're gonna have to commit that utility a little earlier.
Dude, me and Doma are the same person.
Him to lock down the entirety
Character,
of B and basically middle with the camp and
skill set,
A for Fnatic. A good read, as it looks
one
like
ways.
version 1 are heading this way.
I gotta teach him some one ways though. He needs to learn how to do these one ways for this art.
Trying to get that info if anyone does manage to make it across.
Slow down again. Derke just, he's on a walkabout.
Mid though, the timing on mid is everything. Zellsis and jammyz, if he makes a step,
no way,
anything. Now the camera might.
So he's up underneath the turret right now.
The turret can't see it. Does he wait? No, he takes the opportunity now. That's Zellsis gone. But while that happened, Doma got aggressive, feeling himself now.
Bro,
found
I feel like
two.
V1 is
and now
just
there's
giving them
problems aplenty.
so
One
much
up short and
respect
one
right now,
towards
dude.
effys. There's still so much utility to try and work
We're not
through towards
scaling
A. Now jammyz
anything,
can
really.
alleviate that
We're
pressure, but
fucking
there's two
afraid of
players
this
filling
op.
the void. Good connection on the first shot, but Boaster denies. Fnatic looking very well situated here.
Again, you leave that gap open, and this is the first time, again, jammyz hasn't really posted up with the turret, directly watching the B main walkout, but again,
with the flash.
Perfectly timed as well. Yeah, a little bit of a team flash comes through, but it's fine, right? He's not turned to face it there.
Bye-bye.
This is the thing, right? It's as long as your enemies are flashed longer than you are, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
Now,
Don't say bye, A. Don't say it.
Look at they're literally putting 4 players.
Stop.
In the correct
The
side.
train
They
is
have the
still
right reads
here.
on this is big brain play from Fnatic. They have 4 players basically leaning towards B. You've got Derke gonna go and walkabouts in middle. Again, slicing right through. There might be a fight with Vanity on that one, but Penny gonna show presence, but there's so much here on the other side. Magnum's camera still in play. And you can have that one-way, just dirty too, but good counter utility might allow them to step through. Derke trying to follow that jet on the way out, doesn't quite get what he wants. Penny's still alive, but look at this util spam. It is just completely engulfing every part
I
of
can hear you. What's up, guys? My game was too
Considering
loud.
the lighter purchase coming up from B1 there on the site, Magnum does not care. He is going to put his body on the line. He doesn't get much for it, though. A 2-for-1, a 3-for-1 trade out. Version 1 finding value
Holy
here.
shit, that was so trippy though, not gonna lie.
Doma and Derke
Hearing your own voice?
quickly pulling this back from the brink as Vanity.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh
my god.
Vanity!
Hit him against Derke.
No.
He's gonna swing on this now. He does need to face this.
Derke!
Derke, no way! He's gotten away with it again!
Fuck Vanity.
No way he sticks.
That was a good ego. Good ego though.
Doma was absolutely insane.
Good ego.
What
That is a
retake.
good
Again,
eco.
Vanity
Hey,
the
man, are
last man
you
standing up on
aboard
lane.
the
Again, can't give too much away, but
NA
the smoke
Express?
comes down just before Doma falls, and
Of course,
it takes Derke
dude.
to just stick that defuse. What an
Dude,
amazing
the better
Smart
NA
man.
does, the more
retake
money
there.
we all get,
This
right?
transfer was insane.
Yeah, that's how it
I
works.
thought he was gonna snap
Yeah,
the first, but he actually
literally.
What is
stayed
the
on the
fuck
right.
is that spray
Oh, he
transfer?
would've found the third as
Oh,
well.
shit.
He would've
Wait, why
found
is he
the
so
third as
upset?
well.
Oh no.
But also, let's call it for what it is.
Did he get a
Vanity's
no
actually
reg?
tilted.
Viable. That was a real light
Yeah.
fight. There
Vanity's-
wasn't much
Vanity's
to it.
tilted from
They
last
got
game,
through
dude.
All that utility, they made it for the spike.
Dude,
plant.
that last game was
V1 did really
crazy.
well there.
I
After
woke
last
up
game-
and,
that far.
yeah.
That
After
was
last game, the camera was on the
frenzy,
team, like
shares,
before they were
bits and
gonna walk
pieces.
out, and
Now,
Vanity
this
was
will
just
force
like,
a tactical
he was
timeout.
moving his hands
And
very
V1 need to
aggressively.
adjust here, 'cause they are being
To say the
Oh,
least.
no.
He was
They are
letting
being
his team
He's
have
feeling the
it.
pressure
pretty
now,
heavily,
huh?
and it's the
Yeah.
correct
He
calls
was
coming out
letting
from
them
Fnatic
have
Are
it.
being a huge issue. It feels like Cypher is everywhere on
Damn,
this map
dude.
for them.
Fuck.
I mean, either way you go about this, bro, like
And V1 trying to put the
unless you like
the stops
EU
on it
beat
right now.
Sentinels, which like
again, even with
I mean,
that
anything's
round
possible.
perfectly
I don't
set
think they
by
will.
V1,
it's
but
pretty
actually
like
back up, they respect the
it's pretty
lockdown,
hard,
and
right?
even with
You
all
know,
that
There's no way.
it's pretty
There's
hard
no
to do
way.
that,
in the
but
early round. Yes, V1
There's
do
no way.
get site control.
I
but
mean, to be
just
proud
roll
of
their
beating
way
a
back
team
on.
with a ringer,
It's the
like
worst kind of round to lose.
you know, like you could like you barely won that
Especially
first
on
map.
that
I don't know, man.
purchase as
you
well
know?
coming out. I mean, really, it's Penny, like you
It's
said.
kinda-
opening
Yeah,
the
Fnatic's
space on
trash, I agree.
Creating that space and forcing a couple of
Nah,
players.
I think they're actually decent. This Derke guy is a fucking schmeeg, dude. For
Derke's
sure.
nutty.
Think of it
actually.
what you will, though, right?
Dude,
Like, this is
he has
still
like he actually
V1 on the
aims like a
attacking
weirdo.
Side, having to kind of come back
do
into
you
this after a
mean?
pretty hefty blow.
Like
on
he has
map
like
one.
super
They
like
still
snappy
have
like
to
aimbody aim, man.
rekindle
Like,
a little bit of that
weird.
magic that was happening.
So do
on
I.
that
I've
one
never
in
heard
the
you
earlier
compliment me
rounds,
about
but
it.
I think the scarier part, if you look at this from
Well,
a
you're not a
technical
weirdo,
standpoint,
bud.
is once these rifles have come out, V1 have looked a little lost here. So I'm glad the timeout happened now.
Nice save, but I'm not gonna accept that.
Okay, again, this time Jammyz gonna post up.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Keep Derke in check here, at least on B main. But I mean, it comes back to the discussion we were just starting to have, right? It's this rotation.
Because your
of
aim is Pepega aim.
utilities,
Chad,
the
my
switch
aim
up
is
of these
nice.
setups, and Fnatic just have such a good read on which rounds are the ones that they want to play.
Catch me in any
proactively.
game where tracking is a thing, dude.
Kind of deny this early
Your boy
control from
clean.
V1. Derke now might actually pick up one
Tracking's
player
so
will
much
do.
fun.
Penny
I miss
actually
it from
drifting
Overwatch.
through that
I'm a
nebula
crazy
here.
soldier
Doesn't find
player,
anything on the
baby.
other
I'm telling
side,
you,
but
you could have put me in on the
Really?
team back in the day. Yup.
Boaster sitting so deep here, just trusting
Damn,
Derke
dude.
to control.
Also,
B main
I didn't
and
realize that
market here.
Fnatic's not running
Again, off the
Sova.
back of
They're
those
just running
early rounds,
Sky.
I think it's the right decision.
Yeah.
They can create so much space.
Crazy.
Now, there has been that double stack on short. That has been a super tricky factor to get past. But Doma still good for two. How does he get two out of that with
Oh
so
my
much pressure
God.
coming in? They're usually
Vanity
trying
is
to
trying
to-
with the Hunter's Fury.
hardest to
Vanity
carry.
trying to do it for his side, but now in 1v2, Derke still stands.
Come
and he removes
on.
effys from the equation. It's the 1v1.
Oh.
But Jammyz gets a spot.
Oh.
Just keeps his head
Ah!
down. Derke up the bar, can't do it.
That's what we like. That's what we like.
What it takes.
Oh,
I also just
V1
realized that V1
converts
changed their
finally in a gun
comp.
round.
Wait. They're not running the Viper here anymore? Because they lost one match?
crazy. And again, Doma in a spot where
Maybe they did their research.
he's able to kind of quell this aggression.
Maybe they don't want to
so
run Viper
quickly
against
on three.
Viper?
Yes, it comes through, but finding two there. Vanity, actually,
Vanity was on a heater.
Vanity is
10
good,
HP,
yes.
dude.
Go jammies.
Vanity
Yeah,
is
no,
very
that's
good
it.
player. Very good player.
I can feel it in my spine. My spine is
He did
tingling.
so well to find those two kills.
It's
That was
V1
not
time,
over.
baby.
Like a 2v4 on the site, so
Here we
credit
go.
to him in that regard. Zellsis does
EU,
that so
you can be quiet before the domination starts. Just a heads up, fair warning. What are you gonna say?
Cosmic Divide gonna throw up.
I forgot, dude.
Everyone
Oh
knows
my
Zellsis
god. Oh,
is
okay, that's what I was gonna
close the
say.
distance very
They
quickly.
keep getting
Doma
caught out
didn't
by
get his
like
toes, though, will find Penny
like
on the way
these
in.
people just
Zellsis
playing
is
in
running
corners.
back. It's also cancelled out here in the Cosmic Divide time. and actually gonna run
Like the
down.
most
Doesn't
obvious
get any
spots,
sight
they're
control
just
on the back of
sitting there.
utility being invested.
They just like use
Go
utility
down
and watch
and
it.
reveal a little bit of information still. There is that split coming up short later. Now that Zellsis is going to work back on through. No one's playing directly into
Come on,
midstream,
Zell
so it's
sister.
not that deeper hole
Ooh,
coming
ooh.
up from Magnum.
Jammyz?
Jammyz going for the
Oh,
trying
what
to
the
punish this flank that has been
What?
exploited, but Boaster very aware. Derke catching that re-rotate through middle. Zell
What is
fucking
that,
down
dude?
for- And Derke
Dude,
wants a
that's
bit more. The
bullshit.
cake could give it away if
The
it's not
cap on
careful.
this app.
So Derke's going to be just holding this for now.
It's supposed to be
Spike is
land,
still
bro.
in the
What do
hands
you
of
mean?
effys.
That guy,
Vanity
the guy
couldn't
killed him
make
before
any
you even
space
saw
of
him.
this.
Look, this guy,
So
yeah.
it's still such
Oh
a
my
problem
gosh.
as well. Yeah, Doma,
One
he's not
enemy
letting them
remaining.
move, man. Doma is being such a good player at finding these angles for them. Effys, he'll get the reveal though. Gonna find him. Quick! Desperation spray, pretty labored there towards Magnum, but we
B1.
need that fan, dude.
B1, where'd you go? I miss
Right
you
here,
so.
Doma just dipping his toes before the Cosmic.
Baby, are you ready for tomorrow?
Again, just a small thing there, the adjustment. And
Tomorrow,
not
yes,
have the
sir.
Cosmic Divide cut off the switch
Ready
to make
for
it easy for them to close the door here.
Mids
Allows
Fight
Doma to
Club.
play the spot, right? The
Did you
aim for
announce it?
version 1 is never to come through and take
On
either
stream a few
control
times,
of
but
the
I need to
door,
post it on
the
Twitter.
switch,
I have
or
a
tree.
graphic
Oh,
that
okay.
From
I'll
a
post
main
up
side.
in like
Nice,
an hour.
A little bit of an adjustment there, I think, required on that set piece, because I mean, Doma just hitting 2
Ready,
shots.
bro.
Yeah, sure, you can't bank on it, but nobody posted up from
Gonna
V1.
be a lot of fun,
Watching
actually.
that, I'm not so sure.
Through. I'm gonna have a
Broken
bevy
at
or
one.
two.
Tactical timeout for Fnatic, maybe just to keep the focus up.
Okay, I might do that
control
with
of
you.
the game, or simply
Yeah,
just
it's gonna
get
be
into
it's
V1's
gonna be a
heads.
vibe.
Do that
They're
with
getting a
you.
little loud over there. I'm like, this is more like of a flex
What time we starting?
9:30
Why
p.m.
not? Money's good
Nice.
as well.
Pacific
3.5.
It'll be like a pregame.
5.3.
It'll be
solid.
it'll be the
Doma's
pregame.
lighter, but he has been filling that space so
Bye bye
perfectly.
going out.
We've seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind of, Doma and Derke
Oh.
combination.
I'm double
like,
vaxxed
directly
up.
together on
I'm
Icebox,
ready.
but this is
Double
just
I'm ready,
vaxxed
buddy.
up.
This is
Yes,
the
sir.
guy that I did title Big Daddy Doma. So
Now that I have the double
he's kinda doing that
vaccination,
work
I can
again,
live a
and
normal
we've gotta
life.
Look at V1 for the adjustment here. They've got to find a little bit of a way back in.
Yeah.
Out of all the real gun rounds, we've had that one posted up off the back of Vanity, finding great
all
deals of
vaxxed up.
space. Finding those 2 picks on the site was massive
So
for them.
Fnatic win that
We want
round,
more of that.
and then
This
they
round
call a
on the money
timeout.
Is gonna be kind of
That's
nasty.
some
That's toxic.
alpha gameplay. Yeah, that's some
Mhm.
alpha gameplay.
I know what they're doing.
They're actually like
They're letting
yeah,
it
they're-
marinate.
yeah.
Again, not this round
Yeah.
specifically.
They're letting that L marinate.
Dude, that is so
V1 to
smart.
maybe-
That is actually so
And
smart.
bit of a
especially
switch up
on the
here,
round
'cause-
that V1 it has to play
Again, I gotta
eco.
put a lot
That's a round that they know they're
into
gonna
what
lose
Derke is doing in
again.
the early
Yeah.
rounds. And so
It's
far,
actually
each
some,
round
like,
they've been able
mega head
to
mind
kinda
brain-
deal with
mind
that,
brain
and then
play.
Maybe
Holy-
a little
It's
bit of a
psychological
misread, and
warfare.
Jammyz is actually caught off guard by Boaster. Again, anticipating the fact that that's been left open for so long, but.
So if V1 lose, what do they get?
The
Like top
Cypher
6
setup
or
and Derke rotating every single round here is.
what did they place?
I don't
It's
know.
got V1 just kind of scrambling for an
Oh.
answer.
Gotcha. Oh, the dart doesn't.
Control going to be gained for V1, forcing
Fuck
Derke
this
away from
opper.
this. Confirmation after the back of that
Ooh,
ping.
spam
They're gonna be
him,
able
no?
to walk up short. Now there is still going to be Magnum on the
No, they
other
don't.
side.
They only have one deagle.
Oh, excuse me.
Counter
Excuse me,
three
count
and
to
shoot.
3.
Oh.
Yeah, the classic, right? And Vanity's going to just thread
Magnum
the
is
needle, though. Really well played
watching
by Vanity.
YouTube
Keep it
videos
quiet,
in the
almost
corner.
burst on contact. Boaster is here, though.
What? Oh, this
Flash
could be
towards
really
heaven.
good.
He
This
knows
could be
there's now
really
presence
good.
coming his way. Vanity going to be coming
Oh,
through.
wait,
Good
what?
catch from effys. This
Oh,
is
they
a light
double
by
held?
round. They made a
Woo!
great deal out of it, but they don't expect Doma.
Okay.
Still waiting in hell, bringing them down
Damn.
to it. Fnatic
you
succeeding
go.
again.
I mean, dude, their
V1,
ecos
they
rounds are
found a
better
bit
than
of
their
room
gun
there,
rounds,
but
man.
Again, they're only on the pistols.
Yeah.
They need to play their
their
gun rounds like they do the eco.
I feel like they just haven't been-
Whoever it is rotating onto play tree, but
I don't know. I don't like how V1 has showed little to no aggression on this attack side.
time and time again. Yeah, Boaster low HP takes the first.
Yeah, and when they
contact,
do, they're
Spike
not
falls
they're
on
not
the back
clearing
of
Their
out
strategies
like
have felt like,
obvious
yeah,
runners.
they've strategically they felt like my fucking Immortal games, where it's just like sit around and spawn and then okay,
Make sure they can't
5-man
do
hit through A main, sit and spawn, 5-man hit B main.
Yep, Derke trying to.
Oh,
Like, I
dude,
don't-
this
I
guy
don't-
is
Short.
this
Boaster
guy
gets
is
no
like
top
on
middle.
some.
Big reaction as
I
well.
mean, he's
from the
going for
Vikings.
that
Pop
swing
the ult
there,
towards
man.
B, so half of the map's now cut off.
This is key though. It's Derke that goes over and peeks
You're right,
short.
though. They're
and
playing
thinking,
super
okay,
grouped
well,
up.
He's rotated now. He's playing short with the operator. He's going to post in tree, but actually he's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
this is a nice little split. This is the first look that we've seen like
where
this.
V1 are going to lean towards.
They've read the mid play. They've got the
Yeah, they have the
confirmation
info
on it
there
too.
in mid
There's
now.
going to be the Hunter's Fury coming down. Effy's going to try and
Wow,
send
this
them in,
Viper
give them a
wall.
little bit of a way forward. Mistic avoiding it just fine. And they haven't had that hit on the site
Oh
yet.
my
They're still
God.
Dude,
looking
Viper is
for that
such a
first
good.
pick.
Oh, he
Now,
sees him.
Mistic just found Penny.
No, he's not.
Oh dear, that's not the beginning. And I think Penny was the one in towards Connector over by
What
Mark.
I
is
was stopped.
happening?
Still,
What's-
V1
what's
struggling
P-
for
what's,
that final
Penny's
push
scoreline
towards
right
the
now?
site
What's
itself.
that
I have
looking
no
like?
idea.
Mistic and Fnatic
Penny
are
has
saying,
been kind of
"Yeah, we'll
offline.
sit as deep as we have to.
quiet,
We
right?
do not have to give you a
Yeah.
single inch in this V1.
Kind of sad.
Kinda hard, man.
37 seconds.
Yeah.
No
It's hard
gateways
to,
are
like,
open.
always be
It might be
consistent, you
slight
know?
lean back towards A, and you
100%.
highlighted it. Derke and Doma, the D&D
30
combo,
seconds left.
still waiting here.
Like, look, this guy always holds, this Doma guy, always holds some weird off
Potentially
angle.
a one and done, but he's gonna have everybody
Like, they're probably not even gonna clear him.
Good for the first.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh
word,
my
Doma
gosh.
is playing
This guy
insane
is
right
holding
now.
down this A site.
The D&D
Holy
combo
moly.
coming alive, holding it down. And they've been conditioned to be paranoid
Omen.
about Magnum playing
Myth. Omen.
short, playing by tree, and this
Don't you
swing
play
of
Yeah, I
Magnum
know. Me and him
still
are very
continues to
alike
be
in the way we
brought
play.
by
Don't
Derke.
you-
There's no way
don't
through.
you play
V1
Omen?
are
Yeah.
under lock and key
Did you give this
right
guy's
now,
lessons so
living
NA can lose?
in the
What's going on
pockets
here?
of
No,
Fnatic.
there's a lot of one ways he's not doing
Doma
that he
looking
could do. He's
unfazed,
actually not
man.
that
He looks
good.
ready to go. 3 to 8, Hypok. I did not expect this.
He could be a little bit more active on his smokes and be 20% better.
Sheer
Just saying.
dominance here.
Damn.
Fnatic.
Tell you what, I'm a fan of the
Come on, now I'm gonna try
Blastex Phantom.
Switch things up a little bit. The lockdown invested. Gonna try a quick zone off on B, but look at this. Everybody stacked
The
up.
train
here.
is
Derke
off
has
the
got
fucking
hunting
rails,
already.
dude. The
He's
train
already on the
crashed.
flank. Boaster finds
One
the
way.
first.
Oh my
Fuck,
god, they're just
man.
fighting.
Disgusting.
They don't give a fuck.
This
They're
utility
just
I should've
fighting.
saved this outfit for finals
just
with
to get
Sentinels.
out towards B is so much cheaper towards the back of Boathouse. Doma actually tried to commit on it. Vanity
This is
happy
actually
to
epic.
find that, says, yeah, no worries, we'll take any freebie we
What-
get.
what are the next
Already,
games
though, how has
after
Magnum
this?
got here?
I have no idea,
Oh, no,
actually.
that's a freebie on Jammyz,
Sentinels
no
plays
way.
today, right?
Another 3v3. Derke able to instantly work through. There's the divide. They're all on
I think
the
so,
side.
yeah.
Great work from Zellsis. Isolates Magnum.
Wait,
Don't do
Zellsis.
it,
Even though
Zellsis.
he's gonna hold this like
Don't
his
do
life,
it.
Might just depend on it. Derke.
feel like they're gonna
on the
kill
other
him
side.
somehow.
He's still there. He's still holding. They know it. Just on the other side. Here we go. In it comes Zellsis. Great work on it. And effys shuts down.
We'll take a 4-8. We'll take a 4-8.
And just
It ain't over till it's
for the
over.
second half.
He just throws the smoke
Yeah,
right in his
best of the
face.
worst.
It's yeah, you're right. It's
It
not
landed
over.
on him.
Sorry, I gotta say it.
I know.
But Fnatic just
See, the
showing
problem I
such a
have
good
now is
grasp
that
on
part of the
reading
success for
V1.
V1's
Again, I just
defense
wanna come back to
before
that previous round
was
again, where
the
he
Viper,
just caught that
like, just, like,
soundbite,
holding
right?
down
We've
a
gotta make
site,
sure they
right?
can't do that again.
And, like, makes your
What's the
defense
answer?
strong, right?
Cypher and
So-
Viper go over
How do you
towards
tie
B.
it?
I don't know,
Derke being
man.
short in the early round. There's a wall
How do you
set
tie
set up
a
covering
tie?
market and tiles. It's perfect. Viper ult comes into B main.
Like an
It's
actual
literally the
tie?
perfect
Like,
way
Yeah.
to counter that. Actually,
I
then
have no
they
clue.
find a kill
You
elsewhere,
gotta watch
V1
one of
have
those,
to
like,
lean
how-to
back
YouTube
towards
tutorials.
executing on A. And who is it? It's Derke and Doma there to hold it down. A beautiful response there. And I love hearing them address that on
Some
the fly.
people go on YouTube for, you know, how to
Now the second
box
half,
people in
pistols have
Fortnite.
eluded
Some people
Fnatic.
go in there for, you know, how to
Previous
tie a
now, V1
tie.
have been solid.
How to tie
At
a
least their
tie.
mental game is on point. They can pick
Yeah,
the
the
right
step
matchups.
by
They can
step.
close that
5
gap at
minutes,
the back of the pistol
and we had a
almost.
pace to follow along to.
Through the middle, Fnatic gonna
Before we
start.
I mean,
start, you should
Zelsis
know your
and
tie
Penny
has
have
a
to start
skinny
going
end
off
and
or
a
this
fat
game's
end.
over.
Your
Like
first
100%.
decision is going to
Penny
be
not too far
which
away.
side of your
Quick flash,
body
they're actually gonna
you
pressure
place
right
the
in
end.
Zellsis'
I love
corner.
this.
Checked
It
on,
doesn't
no,
matter which
he
side
has
you're trying
been
to
seen.
rotate.
Derke has found him.
Oh.
And now they're gonna play through
He
towards
doesn't throw
heaven.
any
Gonna cut off
util.
the rotations. Effy on the chopping block does find one, but a quick 2-for-1 trade. Fnatic find the site. And now where's
Wow.
that spike? Still in hand, still gonna be planted. It's Doma with it
Dude,
to
like-
do. Effys and Jammyz gonna try and play this one back.
You
in.
know that they're coming. Like, why are you not using any util?
Bit of an off
I
default
don't understand.
file. Magnum already got the spy cam set up here, but
Because we want to
keep your eyes
lose.
on A main. Mystic set up
Like he,
deep
like he
here.
has
You
a
can see
molly,
already
he has a
the snipe-
flash. Like
snake bite.
the
Oh,
moment
no, Ratchet has to line up for
you,
heaven.
you start hearing that take coming
cut off
through,
this
you
push
just
out.
flash it to
And
slow
yet
them
their
down, or you
big
molly
shots,
in
there
front
is
of you to
nowhere
slow
to
them
go.
down.
This is
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You gotta
not even
bide your
using
time.
util.
More of it being bought. Look at these layers. Oh, just so much just to get to this point, and let alone get to the side. Doma says, no, not
Damn,
today,
bro, this
bud.
Doma guy is
Mystic
on
the
some
same. It's now
crack
Fnatic
right now.
picking up the pistol.
One
What an
decent like that.
amazing pistol round strat as well. Again, the paranoia comes through, and the full expectation there is, yeah, we'll sit in tree. That's just to kind of get the entry towards door, you know, maybe get in through A main, cut me off these angles. But what happens? As three, they push through, they break through glass, they take heaven control initially.
Yeah, Penny's at
V1
3
have
and
to play
12, man.
so deep,
That's-
they have to give up all
That
of
is
that
so
space
rough.
early on.
It's so
Right
rough.
there, I mean, again, leaving Mystic way back deep, he's in a position where as soon as they try to regroup for that retake, and there's a lineup there to stop it. Then the spy cam. There's all this, like, such early kind of utility to contest with on that retake that it makes it impossible for V1.
Both these teams coming through in that second place spot. V1 living a little longer towards the upper side of things, but Fnatic thriving in the lowers, it seems. Vanity gonna aggress a little further forward. And look, they used to be called Bucky FC. Let's see if they're aware of what's on the other side. Yeah, they are.
How's the
Mystic,
tutorial
no
What the
working
worries.
for you, bud?
fuck?
Flash down to Wine just in case.
Huh?
So how's the tutorial working?
Wait,
for you, bud?
whoa, this guy just did something
Yeah.
crazy
This could be
with the tie.
anything but fun for Derke. Surely you don't expect two. You're gonna get one, but he checks
Okay,
on
here
a
we go.
second. He doubled down on it. Effys does shut him down, but now you're gonna see V1 down to jammyz and Effys again. These two trying to just keep this together. This is gonna be double digits on the board, Hypoc.
Come on, bruh. This Doma guy's
Scary
clean.
right now for V1. Magnum going to clean that one up, and I got to say, towards the end of that performance with New Turn, really the cracks started to show, right? And we credit V1 for the mid-round calling and remain composed under pressure here, but this is a big round deficit. I mean, one of the biggest we've seen V1 operate under. So
Going all right.
now the pressure insurmountable for them here to dig back into this map.
You can see it starting to look a little bit worrying as double digits are achieved. Now, bonus round for Fnatic.
This is it.
Full buy coming
They gotta win this round, or they lose the
now.
game.
It's best that they can
Guaranteed.
get for V1 in this. It has to start now for V1. They cannot
This is the round.
wait any longer. If there's any damage done, problems become even more insurmountable. Penny just going to posture up over towards long. No initial contact as Fnatic. Not particularly a fully light buy. Derke does have a rifle out.
The fuck?
I love that. I always just love seeing what a Cypher is up to mid-round. Posted up outside there. Again, Fnatic
Wait,
anticipating. Maybe V1 trying to counter the way these rounds have gone with some aggression. Mistic over here. Creating that pressure.
Ooh.
Lovely combo.
It's a little shock dart combo.
Was the damage necessary? Going to keep Boaster.
Shock dart.
I kind of did it.
Keep him honest for the time being.
Got it?
Actually,
A little
actually be
bit.
able to isolate
Do
one
this.
in market here. jammyz
Not that
posted up,
well,
he will come
actually.
out
Not
with
bad for your
Derke
first try, though,
initially.
right? That's decent.
Retreat.
A little bit of practice.
Where is the
I
eventual
gotta
goal
practice
here?
it.
Look, little lost
Alright, what's happening in this
game?
Are we fucking losing still?
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they lost pistol round, but it looks like they're gonna win this gun round or this
Oh,
bonus
we
round.
need this gun round. We need the
Yeah, and
bonus.
it needs to be clean. It needs to be clean.
What did Doma have
Like
for
Doma-
breakfast, dude? He's still landing shots. V1 though, gonna keep them at arm's length. Doma gonna cost them 2, not 3.
Dude, this
Penny
Doma guy is
controls,
crazy
we have
right
one on
now.
the board for version
What's
1, and
going
they
on?
3 stay alive here.
He's
Oh my
I
nutty.
think you're right. Yeah, Fnatic could just kind of look to do
What
some
knot
damage,
is it?
maybe
It's
get
a
some
full
ultimate
Windsor knot.
progression, which is
That
why
shit
we
got a
kinda
lot of
see
steps,
things
though.
A little scrappy, I guess, a little bit of split focus, kind of 2 or 3 different executions going on at the same time.
How's
but
this man 1-digging everybody, bro?
2 constellation kills at least on the back of Doma.
Honestly though, Penny got a 3K. He doubled his
Yeah,
kills.
I mean, they can buy back and just
This might be the turning. Like this might be the a change of the tide.
True. All aboard.
All he needs is momentum.
Yeah,
Yeah, he might get on the train. All he needed was momentum, dude. All right, if he gets a kill here, they're winning this map.
Once the train gets going, it can't be stopped.
If he dies here, it's over.
Chugga, chugga,
Guaranteed.
chugga, 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 chugga,
Oh,
chugga,
no,
chugga.
he's dead.
Player on the top, he's going to see
He's
at
dead as
least
fuck.
2. That's more than enough. Flash comes out. Derke takes the site. We are
Ooh,
in.
nice
Derke
movement.
to go towards heaven as well.
I like
Magnum
that.
finds 1. Good work from
He
Vanity
dead,
to
though.
quickly shut down Derke.
Teammate got
no
him
more
killed.
threats in that aspect for now. Vanity going to try and keep
Penny
that
didn't get the
spike
kill, though, so
under
he's not gonna be
pressure
heating
as
up.
well. Combination could be good on that. Don't see too much damage or
Come on, baby.
too much off the back of it just yet.
Come on, boys.
Spike now.
What do we
down.
got?
See Fnatic set up in this post one now. Mistic
What an
actually knows
interesting
Snake
team
Fight's left, so
composition.
that's not going to be the play here. They want to take this,
So interesting.
take control of this. Magnum actually sets
Oh.
up the spike and the flash comes.
He gets through.
It saves
His
him.
position's big.
Poster elsewhere, but the trade comes through.
No.
Yeah, but Vanity still stands and he is refusing to lose.
Okay, good trades. Good trades. Good trades.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
To get it rolling early in this round again. Decent opportunity, and again, I
Dude,
love the
that's-
fact that Derke's still trying to be aggressive there, even when they get a little bit of control of sight. Great work from Vanity again.
Let's go. Nice fucking round.
Beautiful stuff.
Woo! The boys are feeling
Again,
it
I
now.
love it from Derke.
Oh,
He
baby.
keeps going
Penny's got the op in his
Penny
hand.
with the op. All right. Let's see.
Actually,
Penny
He
needs to
wasn't
get
feeling the
started.
last map.
little bit of a-
Yeah, he wasn't feeling the last map. I remember I watched him. And he was missing a couple easy shots.
couple of
Sometimes
rifles
it
on
just
the
be
board
like that, though, man.
in the hands of
It
Mistic
really
and
do be
Doma.
like that sometimes.
I think if he starts whiffing more, like you gotta just resort to going like with the judge or something.
We saw what happened with Derke doing it.
Also, I don't think that you want to expect
Derke having a little bit of
Fnatic to be on a buy like this.
Jammyz now
Might catch him off guard, man. They might think that they're going up against like trash guns.
Not gonna have any of what he's trying to sell today. Jammyz gonna control middle.
Jammyz said no.
Finding one of the danger men
Petty whiffed
here.
again.
Fnatic not finding a way in. You can see them testing a couple of different approaches, looking across the map for that first entry, and no one's giving much. But for now, all they've noted is there was a Marshall coming through, so not too much to be worried about yet. But you can see the slow coming in towards short, allowing the folks to be drawn towards main. Zellsis gonna be tasked with keeping control too. Does well onto one.
Okay, you got one.
With
You got
the
one.
trade. It's now sight ready and waiting, but
Oh,
Penny shuts down
nice
that
setup.
prong of the attack.
What?
This is good.
They know he's here.
They do clear. How
This is not good.
What?
Mistic and Boaster.
What is that? That's crazy.
Find themselves in a 2v2.
Just go in. Just go in. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Mistic
God damn it. What's that turret?
potentially reset.
Wait, they're not even gonna play it. Oh, they're just gonna do lineup.
He's got the lineup on this.
Huh?
Yeah, Boaster may be dead in the water.
Oh my gosh.
But now timing's
If
everything.
he gets half here,
Oh.
it's
He's gonna have to
done.
invest
One enemy
one of them
remaining.
on it. There it is. Mistic takes down effys. Jammyz has nothing to do.
Oh my
did they pull
gosh.
that off?
Wait,
Why
that
was
play
he
was
just-
crazy.
Why was he just vibing there?
Boaster getting detained makes them think, yeah, they tried to
think it's
fall
the
back all the
Viper.
way out.
Were they hoping that it's the
And
Viper that
again,
was
not
detained?
anticipating.
I
They're
think so,
thinking
because the
Mistic will
There
sword
was
stream
some
is
sort
still
of
up.
miscom there,
That's
dude.
the answer.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
a sick
That
play
was
from
so
Fnatic though, right? Like the Viper just leaves the site because if they jump into the pit and touch the bomb, they're 1 HP.
And then capitalized on it. It was
Wow.
so beautifully done.
Mistic.
Oh my god.
Damn, that Fnatic team
11
is so
to 6.
hype.
Fnatic had no right to turn that round.
Holy
Holy
bro.
coming in a couple of rifles, but it wasn't
That
even
team
the
is probably
guns
so
that
much
got
fun
him
to
there.
be on.
Galaxy Brain plays coming through now. You're going to see aggression as the answer for
Oh!
version 1. They want back in.
Penny
They are
does
looking
not wanna go
ferocious
home.
To try and fight any advantage.
He
Now
kind of
taking
got
down
like
Magnum, that's a
owned
good
last
beginning. They get control
last
towards
round. That was
B side of
crazy.
things. Doma tries to
Yeah.
find the info off the back, gives a
The
little
running
bit of intent,
Spectre,
goes over towards
the
AV.
NA special.
Short has most of that utility put down. Jammyz caught in no man's
Brother,
land.
what are you
The
looking
timing
at?
was- The site's all theirs. Derke
What
can
the
confirm
fuck
it.
are you looking at?
Couple of things for V1 to fight back
I'm
in
surprised
here. Direct
V1
4v4.
hasn't realized that Fnatic has been
Zellsis
going
with the running
A
back.
like every round.
Cosmic Divide,
Like
Blade
literally
Storm
every
also.
round.
So we're going to get a bit of investment here.
I just don't understand.
Nice work from Penny on the first. They need a couple more like that. Penny looking for the opportunity. Now Mystic's doing his damage as much as he can. Vanity
Oh
gone
my
has been
God.
clutch
He's a
for them
criminal.
so far, but it's low
He's an
HP.
absolute
Mystic
criminal.
19 only. Effy's gonna find
Oh
Doma, but
my
Mystic still lives.
God.
Boaster's still alive in the 1v1.
1v1.
Zellsis. But Boaster
He doesn't know he's here.
plays the time
Wow,
to
GG, bro.
perfection. It's 12 for Fnatic.
This is
Match point.
so fantastic.
Yeah, I just
to
don't
watch, and
think
no
that
bias intended, but
V1
Fnatic are
should have
playing
changed their comp,
beautiful
man.
Valorant right now. There's time and time again. When we talk about it, we always
And that's the
credit
freest
playbook
kill.
and how deep it is for Fnatic, and they've shown so many just clean executes, so many clean post-plant setups.
I think the UK.
And most of them not relying
this
on
team-
that
this team is from
utility
UK,
grab,
right?
They're able to lean either
Yeah.
direction here, and
Fnatic
V1
roster.
backs against the wall.
That's
Fnatic,
pretty cool, man.
Map and series
Actually
point
awesome.
here.
It all comes
Baby
down to
Bay,
this.
whose team are you on, huh?
Version 1 could be going in this round.
They
And
paying
it'd
you?
be an EU team to send them there. I could not imagine this. But
I
Fnatic's
think
elevation.
I
They
think
paying
you
you
gave
more than I'm
lessons to
paying you?
their
Doma, buddy.
approach today has been nothing short of formidable.
You were
But
doping
Derke
up
gonna lead the
Doma.
way on this one. They're still present on the site, spotting
Oh.
out one
Doping
towards
up
Helsing to
Domer?
go in. Jammyz
Dead.
in all kinds of danger, but Zellsis gonna find Boaster. Great
Oh.
work from Zellsis, refusing to lose, but gets put down by Doma. And now the 3v3, Spike not planted. Got the denial coming in.
3-on-3 scenario
Comes out,
here.
Penny forced off the angle just a touch.
And Penny has an
Spike now comes
Ares.
down.
Get the neural theft going in. They know how deep they're playing this. They're all set up for this retake.
Can they take this?
My game froze. Wait, what happened?
Fnatic
What
gonna
the
do magic
double?
to run the clock down.
Oh,
here.
Magnum,
Find
it's
the fire
over!
for a second.